But Ish, what can't be fleeting?
And then you're letting him lead you. It doesn't matter how you feel.
Saying he's led by God, but you feel like God is not telling y'all that. Do you still follow him?
You said something interesting, Ish. You just said like men don't think the way that women do. So it almost sounds like you don't fully trust their expertise. So how could you successfully be led by
So the
women?
majority of men don't have kids. Y'all are picking wrong. Y'all are literally picking the minority.
Every man that's on this panel, y'all have more kids than all of us women.
51% of black men are single and childless.
Excuses for the statistics. The statistics don't bode well in your favor. So you say things like, okay, are they shooting blanks? Or they
because men, I don't feel like men are overall passive aggressive. The majority of men. Do you think that silence is that passive aggressive? Because we will do that.
Yeah, because there's niggas that'll use that as a way to trigger a woman. Like, because a lot of time a woman will tell you, like, when you're silent, it makes me feel like I'm ignored. So a nigga will do that intentionally.
Yeah, no, I'm just because I didn't agree with the passive aggressive part until Mary said that. I'm like, okay, I can see men and be like, you know what? I ain't saying nothing else. Will unsubscribing from the Democratic Party help fix Black America?
Let's just unsubscribe. No, you got to know why.
I don't think so. That's the only thing that get black people together. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Wow.
Like that.
What I think will fix is if black people truly understood politics.
Because for a guy, because listen, it's so many different reasons for a man to want to hang out with his friends.
Adrian, I'm not gonna let that slide. I heard you. Why do you think that it's older single women who share that opinion?
Sometimes that's the case. There has to be
Explain
balance.
what White History Month is.
It's honoring the achievements of the greatest ethnic group in human history.
Wow.
I think all of that shit deserves a put him in the bathroom.
Would you rather have a whore of a daughter or a gay son?
Let's see here.
bruh.
Because if she's a hoe, that ain't my problem. Hell, she just be a hoe. Shit.
That's a whore. Definitely. Like,
yeah, is going to college a waste of time?
Absolutely.
I wouldn't think for biology.
It's ridiculous.
And can I just piggyback on that?
Read this for me, Q.
Okay, $5 super chat from Omega Green. Depends. Go for STEM, medical or law. However, if you go for BS degrees like communications, is that supposed to be policies? Or
poli-sci, political science.
Poli-sci, okay. Yeah. Or criminal justice, it's wasted time.
Final thought.
When you take a man's time, it's like taking his money. When you take a man's money, it's like taking his time. Simply put, we want something for it. If you're not interested, don't go out. Sis, hit me up. Let's clear your coochie balance.
Do women, should they still be covered by men? Do women need to understand what it takes for men to feel like they should be covered by men?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, women don't value men anymore, and it's evident.
For women to admit that they're not equal to their men, women have to come to that conclusion that you are not equal to your man. Are you for spanking? Let's go around the room, yes or no. Q, you for spanking?
Absolutely.
Age.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so big kids don't get spankings?
You gotta fight them niggas.
There's no difference between divorced women and single mothers. The man will, in both circumstances, suffer comparably with no benefit to himself. The benefits don't outweigh the cost.
But it's still better to go with someone who hasn't gone through that. It's still better to not choose them.
Have men been getting over on household duties all this time?
Listen, but I don't touch a trash bag to save my life.
So let me ask you, could you and your wife switch roles in what you do versus what for that person hold y'all back or let y'all go?
Physically, can't nobody hold me back.
Ain't no such thing as a fair fight. But what can't be fleeting?
Direction, choose your own path.
You know, this is the home of We Major, Me Frosty, Unfamous, and the restricted clothing brands. Let's get it.
The message is always in the cloth, the colors, the designs, the fit. Basic. Pay attention, stay alert, and remember, choose your own path.
Direction, choose your own path.
Don't just wear anything. Wear garments that mean something. We got hats. We got sweatshirts. We got jackets. We even got hoodies. Let's not forget our classic tees. Direction, choose your own path.
The message is always in the cloth, the colors, the designs, the fit. Basic. Pay attention, stay alert, and remember, choose your own path.
Perfect. Perfect.
Tell a friend, DJ Hamp about to go live again. So hit the likes, my friend, on your way in. New cousins, welcome back. The latest topics and panels and brother, don't get sent to the bathroom. Fridays, a jamming tune. It's a community of real, and we better than the world news. This might be risky, I hope you know. This might be risky. No, I love you, bro. DJ Hamp is trying to start the show. Salute to DJ Hamp is trying to start the show.
DJ Hamp does it.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. You can hit the 10 TV in the building.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that.
Look at my brother Foe, man. No matter how many times we hear that shit. That shit fire, man. One more time.
Yeah. It's a broadcast. It's a broadcast. It's a broadcast. Yeah. Like that, subscribe, tell a friend, too, tell a friend. DJ Hamp about to go live again. Perfect. First off, salute the chat. To all new cousins, welcome back. Heard you searching for the real. Well, this is where it's at. The latest topics and patterns and better don't get sent to the bathroom. We got all the stats too, back to facts in the morning or the afternoon. Perfect. Tuesday, women's POV, 2 Fridays, it's a jamming tune. It's a community of real, and we better than the world news. This might be risky. I hope you know. Perfect. Let's go, let's go. This might be risky. No, I love you, bro, I love it. This might be risky. Salute to DJ Hamp, it's time to start the show. Salute to DJ Hamp, it's time to start the show.
Wow. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Let's get it, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most, man. Salute to Friday. Perfect. Hope everybody feeling good. You know what I mean? Don't do nothing I wouldn't do this weekend, but we are here to start it off right, man. Put a one in the chat if you feeling all right. Let's get it popping, man. Let me see in the chat real quick. We got 100 people in the building. Let's please make sure the likes match the viewership. Let's help me reach the goal for the 50 super chat. Perfect.
Shit like that.
We can get it popping. Little Rock was good. E-Dub in the building. O'Shea was good. Saw it in the building. Saw it putting in work. That's always a blessing. Cody was good, my boy. I wasn't too late, man. We was in the Discord, Cody. You definitely need to get in the Discord for sure, man. It was an interesting conversation that was transpiring, so I kind of got caught up, man. Salute to everybody, man. JT was good, OG. My brother Insane in the building. D Majesty in the building. Miss Jill Lee. Make sure y'all say what's up to Miss Jill Lee in the chat, please. I like it, man. Almond Eyes was good. I ain't seen you in a few days, man. Hope all is well. Good to see you. My brother Foe, man. Put that work in. Perfect. You already, man. We about to get down to business too after we get this after we get this show on the road. You know what I mean? You know we got to do our set today for sure, man. Riri was popping. Good to see you as always. Tiff in the building. Ducky was good. How you, man? Good to see you, man. Hope all is well for sure. Let me see. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. That life was popping. Salute. Mrs. Locks in the building. Good to see you. John was good, kid. Getting old, playboy. Let me see. I got E-Dub already. CC. Perfect. What's goody? JG in the booth. I see you, kid. What's going on? Good to see you. Nightbot behaving. That's always a blessing. Britt, what up, though? Transclusion became a member.
What up, buzzing, bird, flip a dozen. Holla at your boy, you thought your cousin was.
Salute, my brother. Welcome to the family, Cuzzo. Good to see you. Homeboy, Shalom, Aki was popping. I got Insane already. My brother Marcus, what up, kid? Who that? That's Chris. Chris, what's good? Let me see. Hit the like button, man. I'm feeling good today. You know what I mean? I don't feel stressed out. You feel me? I don't know. It just be one of them days you wake up, everything going well, man. We got to keep it that way. Bino was popping. Hit the like button. Frank, what up, though? Good convo on the Discord, kid. Dr. G in the building. Night was good, my boy. I agree. 100%, man. Leon was good. Tony Golden in the building. Was good, kid. Good to see you. Y'all hit the like button, man. Drabo in the building. Mel with the renewal. Salute. I ran it back. Okay. TNBN was popping. I like it, man. Hit the like button. Free zone was good, my boy. Good to see you, man. It's a fact. You might be right. I don't really like the Yukon stuff that much. I ain't gonna lie. Big Mufasa, what up? Yeah, the Clubhouse in the building, man. Please go like, share, and subscribe to them brothers, man, for your early morning wake ups. They do weekend streams and all that, man. Them brothers hold me down. It's only right. You feel me? Chaotic Clubhouse, man. Please go like, share, and subscribe.
What up, buzzing, bird, flip a dozen, dozen. Holla at your boy. You thought your cousin was.
Zeke in the building. Gifted one. This might be risky membership, man. Whoever got blessed with it, please maintain it. Like, share, subscribe, man. Love C was good. Angel in the building. Hey, man, we got some good peeps around here, man. Word, James. Indeed, you already, man. Let me see. Bartholomew Israel, Melly Mel, Onika Sue was good. Black King, I see you. Hit the like button, man. Let's get it popping. Let me see. I don't think I missed nobody. Translucent said, oh, okay. Word. Perfect. Dirt. Just join the Discord.
Shit like that.
That's what's up. And he had some offerings to the chat too. And Rand Shalom was good. Rum was good, my boy. Good to see you, man. Da T in the building. I like it, man. Free zone with the fight house is busy week, and yeah, the Discord popping. Happy Friday, everyone. Run it up. Indeed. Matreon, good morning. Salute the old dude in the building, man. Hit the like button, man. The chocolate goddess was good. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Mahogany was popping. Good to see you, man. Hope everything's everything. Anna in the building. Perfect. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. I got a bunch of clips that we kind of got to watch, so let's get right into it.
Are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on? What's going on? Rockefeller. Steady. Are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on?
So, you know, we have so many conversations, right? I think this week has been a dope week of conversations and etc. You know, about the things that we talk about, the different topics, you know, the concepts. You know, we reviewed some diabolical shit with those women in the room with the KKK members saying, hey, we need you to delete black men. We need you to use force against them, you know. But that's less of what I wanted to focus on. What I wanted to focus on was a decorum aspect that we often see in how things are characterized. So, like, for instance, what is passion? What is emotion? How do we tell the difference? When we call somebody emotional, what does that actually mean? And does it actually fit? Right? If someone is boisterous, or how you say, what's the word when somebody is like over the top with how they kind of convey a point. I forget the word I'm looking for. Oh, demonstrative. Right? Like, does that make them emotional? So if I'm more demonstrative than the next person, does that automatically make me emotional? Right? How I convey my thoughts. Is that what that means? And so I have several clips, and I need to understand the people in the clips. I need you to put a 1 or a 2 for who's being emotional. So let's say it's me and Trigger Mike going back and forth. If Hamp is emotional in that clip, you say 1, Hamp 1, right? If Mike is not emotional, you say Mike 2. You see what I mean? And I got several clips, and we kind of got to watch them almost in totality. I'm going to speed them up a little bit, you know? But like, what makes a person as such? And if a person is demonstrative, do they have a lower level of decorum? You see? So like, for me, most of the time, like, I'm not like super demonstrative, you know? Even when someone's speaking to me, right? And let's say I disagree or whatever the case is, I usually don't even nod or shake my head. I kind of keep the same face on. I may scrunch my eyes up a little bit, but usually I kind of just stay regular, just because I want to make sure that I reply in totality, and I don't want to give it away whether I agree or disagree, you know? Also, I find like you maintain whatever level you want to be at when you stay stoic, you know? Right? Because they don't know or know. It's almost like telegraphing punches, you know? Like if somebody want to punch me, right? And they wind up like this, I know what's coming, you know? So there I can duck, dodge, roll, right? I could parry it, come back, you know? Because they done showed the whole shit by doing this, you know? Now, if he just comes straight out, boom. Now I don't have as much time to pivot, you know? So I just look at kind of like a lot of things like that, you know? Also, I understand that people will be looking for a moment, and when you start to express how you feel, right, before you even talk, right, because a lot of communication is nonverbal, right? Now they know they got you, they know they're getting to you. Now they may stay on that point, you know. And when people are looking for moments, I choose not to give it to them as often as possible, you know. So let's just watch through it, right? So again, if it's me and Trigger Mike going back and forth, you say, okay, Hamp being emotional, put Hamp and then put one, right? And it's not so much about the people in the clips, but we see these behaviors from several people that aren't even in the clips, you know? But this is one thing that I was thinking about. You know, he emotional, he this, he that. Is it being used to, you know, just insult the person, or does it actually fit? Or if you triggering the shit out of me, right? And I punch you in your shit, does that make me emotional at that point? Because that often happens, right? Somebody will be getting triggered, people doing this and that to them or not doing, and then they finally lash out. We often implicate them. So maybe they are still emotional, but is it justified at that point? You see what I mean? Right? So somebody standing over me talking shit, nigga, you ain't gonna do shit. Boom, I get up and punch them in their shit. Is that warranted at that point? See, that's almost maybe a third part of it, right? But they want to throw rocks and hide their hand, and then when I respond basically in kind, maybe an elevated level though, right? They talking, I slap the shit out of them, you know. Is it justified at that point? So when I go off because you've been taunting me, right, bullying, whatever the case, all the buzzwords that you could think of, is it justified at that point? You know, because we often see, Illa, what up, kid? Rock, what up? Because we often see, we have like people that are very passive aggressive too, and it's very covert, right? And they pushing your button, they know what they doing. But because it appears to be subtle, that's the same person that'll then say, oh, you emotional. But the truth is that person being passive aggressive because they feeling some type of way. And I got some good clips that kind of pattern this out. But I hear it happen, right? It's mostly to kind of like to the men. Oh, you getting emotional because he's expressive, because he's demonstrative, you know? And I'm just asking, is that okay to be that way? Like, is stoicism the only way, right? And if you're trying to call him emotional just as an insult, it don't make it true. But if we discussing something, should I be able to discuss it as I see fit and not be insulted because I like to be talkative, demonstrate with my words, etc.? You know? Let me show y'all something. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Hold on. Let me see if I can just find this clip real quick. Because this is under a different context. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I might not be able to. Let me see. Oh, I ain't gonna be able to find it. Oh, here you go. So look at this, right? All right, let me see. Look how he telling the story, right?
Now he coming to my crib. We had a fight in front of the crib because he came to my crib and I had mad clothes and shit. He's like, yo, why you good? We had a fight. He tried to grab my sneakers. We had a fight. I let him get closer. And I just said, whoop, where you going? Bop, 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 bop. And I'm gonna hit him in the neck. Bing, bing. Now we fell asleep. I got the shotty on me though. Fell asleep. Boom, 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 boom.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Boom, boom. Oh shit, yo, that's stop. He forgot. He stepped up the whole gun. The Derringer fell in front of people. So I said, oh, he picked it up. Boom. Oh shit, chain right here. And then boom, when he heard my gunshot, boom, he came up the car. Didn't know what was going on. So I'm on the chain looking at him going like this. He looking for me. He like this. Like this. Yo. No, man. It was the other African guy. Right after that, he just punched me in my mouth. Bing. And they came out. You know, I punched him right back. Bing. So
I said, yo, who's the nigga with the money so we could get up out of there. Nigga backs out on me. I'm like, oh shit. But my brother always taught me, if you in arm's reach of the gun, go for it, because y'all both at the same, you got a chance. You know what I'm saying? So when he did it, I grabbed his hand. The nigga started letting off. Boop, bop, bop, boop, boop, bop, boop, bop, bop. Damn, I sound like a New York nigga for real. So the shit jammed. Or whatever it did, once it stopped, I spun the nigga around and I put the nigga in the full Nelson, because once the shots was going off, the two niggas was over there that was down there, pulled out the hammer, and the nigga right here pulls out the hammer. I said, I'm dead. But I had the nigga in the full Nelson, so now when these niggas is trying to shoot me, I'm aiming this motherfucking nigga up to all the hammers, you know what I'm saying? So I must have had the nigga so tight, the nigga swung his body to the side, and that's how my shit was open, and he hit me, boom, pow, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm down, so I guess his man came, and his man took the chain off my neck and threw it, and when he threw it, I reached out, and I grabbed the chain.
Hell no.
I swear to God.
That's some Matrix shit going on,
I
man.
swear to God, this whole conversation is facts, man. My grandmother come out the...
So, first off, I don't even know how Zeke must do wild abs. How he had his legs up like that. And then the reach out is crazy.
Took the chain off my neck and threw it. And when he threw it, I reached out and I grabbed the chain.
Hell no.
I swear to God.
That's some Matrix shit going on, man.
I swear to God, this whole conversation is facts, man. My grandmother come out the grave and died of a heart to the side.
Perfect.
Yo. But show, look though, right? So he just telling a story, you know what I mean? But he not going back and forth with anybody. So it's just funny. He's expressive and all that, right? So you don't characterize it negatively, you know? But now you take Zeke and put him in a conversation, he gonna be acting the same way, right? But then in a conversation, if he's going back and forth with a person who is less demonstrative, right? With the same passion telling the story, they would call Zeke emotional. You see what I mean? Like, but he literally communicates like this though. So now that he in a conversation, now he an emotional nigga though. See, that's the part that get disjointed. You know? Matter of fact, I had the clips in order, but I seen Illa here. So I had this clip. I already had this clip queued up. So this was an interesting conversation, right? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, that like me right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Because I know Illa be going, he be at work, so he be in and out. So I don't know if he's still here. So I'll start with this one. Now, here's the key, right? This is the antagonist thing that I was kind of talking about. So let's do this one first. Y'all know CT. Y'all know Chaotic Truth, right? You know how he is, you know, with antagonizing and all that, you know? And so how the conversation manifests, it's like the person that's going against CT often gets called emotional. But is CT passive aggressive and he like a comedian? You know? So this is one of them ones where I was like, well, wait a minute. Do we ignore the person who looks like they're calm? And is that an issue that we do so? Let me see. I think I got it the right place. A dream for any nation or country or people, right? The context is we talking about Black Panther. This is like a year or so ago, 2 years ago, talking about how Killmonger was the Black American and T'Challa was the African and how they kind of exalted him. So we're just kind of talking over that just to give you some context.
No,
Does
we have
Japan
that right now.
look like Wakanda?
Yeah, Japan. You could even argue China, even though China's a dumpster fire. You could argue China. You can argue. Oh my God, you can argue.
Who else?
I'm sorry. I'm going to go on mute because already I'm being cut off.
Nobody said nothing. Nobody said shit.
Here goes the thing.
So now here's an interesting dynamic, right? Illa don't be playing, right? For the most part. Like, I remember one show, we was doing a show, me and him joking backstage. Hold on, let me see you. Hold on. Let me show you what I'm talking about, right? Illa don't play that much overall, right? Just with my interact, he don't play for real, right? So, hold on, let me show y'all this to see what I'm talking about. Hold on. This, how can I, cause I'm trying to encompass it. Hold on. I want y'all to have proper context, right? Like Illa don't be playing, right? For the most part. You know? This how maybe I could convey it.
Fan reunion laugh right there. Sound like he gargling beer right now. That's how them thug dudes be. You ever see a thug dude? When they don't want to laugh, like, cuz, fuck out of here, dude. Everybody trying to laugh. This nigga stupid, nigga. Okay. They just be trying to cover up their laughs real quick. Go ahead, nigga. Everybody come here and laugh. Just put it in. Go ahead. It's not that funny, cuz. It's not that funny. Trying to kill you, nigga. Kill you. 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 Yeah, that fan reunion laugh right there. Sound like he gargling beer right now. That's how them thug dudes be. You ever see a thug dude? When they don't want to laugh, like, cuz, fuck out of here, dude. Everybody trying to laugh. This nigga stupid, nigga. Okay. They just be trying to cover up their laughs real quick. Go ahead, nigga. Everybody come here and laugh. Just put it in. Go ahead. It's not that funny, cuz. It's not that funny. Trying to kill you, nigga. Kill you.
Most Western European countries look like Wakanda. Wakanda had rocket technology. Rocket technology, that's 100 years old. Most nations have already had that, still have it. You have countries right now that are dibbling and dabbling in fission technology right now. Okay. So what I saw in Wakanda was already what the white men and some Asians already have, some Orientals, I mean. So
hold on, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
Not yet. No.
Hold on.
No, not right now. No.
Hold on.
This man has asked me a question, and I patiently waited while you were speaking. I'm not up for questions.
Are you right? You right. You just
He's saying you're right. All right, cool. Go ahead, Kate.
This is facts. Wakanda's show what already the European already has, and that is just a fact. I'm done talking.
Go ahead, Illa.
Real talk.
Go ahead, Illa. And then I'll get everybody else.
I'm sorry. I apologize. But you said a bunch of fucking bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't take. I already know you about to say bullshit all night. So I ain't even, you just in face. So we just gonna get to the bullshit first. For any fucking black man to sit here and be mad that a work of fiction made black people look good, it's fiction, bro. It's supposed to inspire you. You think everything the white man said about himself is based on a fucking fact? He'll make a movie of him as a pharaoh. He'll make a movie of him as your ass. It's called entertainment. He projects images that's not actually real into the world that he never did. And for you to sit here and say that shit, like with this, I mean, I don't have a problem with Trump. But you came on here with your fucking Trump hat and you're gonna sit here and tell black people that's stupid. Who the fuck you think taught the European how to speak? Like, what do you know about history? Europe was 99.9% illiterate until we came. Like, that's a fact. So we ain't even got to fast forward to Wakanda. What do you know about history, brother? How do you think the European got into knowledge, brother? Who taught the European how to read and write? I'm asking you a question. Who taught him that?
May I answer?
Yeah.
I would assume that the European developed language like every other human being on the planet. It started off with click clacks. It started off with drawing on the ground during hunter-gatherer or during the hunter-gatherer stage of mankind, and it eventually evolved independently into a language. The European languages, you have the Indo-European languages that consist of Latin and Greek, et cetera, they may have evolved from, again, simple click-clack languages or drawing on a cave somewhere. That's probably where it came from. This myth that the black man has taught everybody everything, I don't see it. It's not evident. And it's actually appalling that black people lay claim to almost everything, including air. But the fact of the matter is that if the black man taught the white man all this, why hasn't the African or the black American developed for himself? I don't get it. I mean,
okay. So you didn't. So basically, you used two words. You said "I assume," which means you don't fucking know. Two, you said another word. You never really defined it. You're assumed, and you said "I feel" and "I assume." So in other words, that was a real fancy, articulated way of saying you don't know. So it didn't just come from click-clacking. We're not just making that up. It's not saying that black people are everything. The word human means color, man. So the original human was the colored person. So it's not like it's an African thing. It's really just science. The original human being was a colored person, whether it was in Europe, whether it was in Australia. The original phenotype for a being was just a person of color. That's just a historical fact. So you don't know. Europe was 99.9% illiterate. They didn't know how to read. They didn't know how to write. When Africa was already an advanced society, these people were eating rotting flesh and wearing the same clothes their whole life. And I have literature literally right to me that can prove that. So we don't have to just speak from my mind and what I assume and what I feel. But it's not about putting everything on black people, because only one race is the human race. But just to hear black people say the ignorant stuff you have with really no literature to back it up, it's just really offensive, bro. Because it's not even about being racist against white people, because there's good people in all races. It's good people it's good Asian people, it's good African people, it's good people everywhere. But at least speak from a place of factual information, because and as far as black people in America, black people invented damn near everything in this country, bro. Most of the inventions come from Africa. Like, these are not opinions; these are just historical facts. So how can when you think the Renaissance era? Are you familiar with the Renaissance era and how it was created? Sir?
Yes, I am.
How was it created? Who started the Renaissance?
So the Renaissance era, I know exactly what you're talking about, was the reemergence of classical Roman architecture, sir. I know all about the. I know a lot about.
You don't know. You don't know what the.
Oh, okay, you tell me. So it wasn't the reemergence in the 14th, 15th,
Renaissance era. It wasn't a reemergence.
The reemergence of the European that was his building styles were his architectural styles were in the we're trying to pretty much mimic ancient Greece and ancient Rome. That's not the Renaissance period, right? Okay. You're right. You're right. Anything else, sir, that you can correct me on? Go ahead.
The Renaissance era is when the Moors came to Europe and taught them art and literature. The original Greeks with the Etruscans. You know what I'm saying? So these. I don't know what the hell y'all be talking about. I don't know where y'all be getting y'all information from, but it's just real sad because this is such a subgroup. It's just because Black people have gone through things. You can't remove the things they actually accomplished. We all know our people got a lot of issues. We all know we've fallen short in a lot of ways, but it wasn't always like that. So to see people just totally just throw the whole race out because of a certain bad apples, it just.
What do you guys think so far? What do you guys think so far? Should anybody be called emotional in this clip? Or do you see passion based on the value of the information being shared? Okay. So, sorry. So, nope is none in this clip. Okay. CC said yes. Is it because of how they're conversing? Is it because of the information that they're giving so we don't see it as such? Okay. So they're good here, right? And free JDC, remember, this is an exercise, right? We understand passion, emotion. We may be saying semantics, right? But we're looking at the connotation of passion and the connotation of calling somebody emotional. You see? Denote, we understand, but the connotations are negative and positive. That's why we're trying to understand this, you know? And we accept passion. Okay. All right. So we accept the passion in this clip. Let's just play a little bit more because this one kind of popped out to me, you know, watching Freaky Zeke and all of them.
It's crazy, man. It's still your people, bro. Like European people don't do stuff like this. They're not going to take the lowest part of our people and let them just convince the whole world the whole race is done because there's a couple undesirables. It's very weak. It's not masculine. It's some real bitch ass nigga shit. But I digress.
Can I ask you a question? Did Black people invent homosexuality as well? Did we?
James said something interesting. He's like, no emotion just yet. He's saying, yo, James said, they kind of talking shit here and there while still having the conversation. Because what James knows that I know is that when we in a barbershop, we be going back and forth about everything. And people end up laughing at the end. People be talking shit. We start a joke session, you know, but I wouldn't call them in the barbershop emotional, you know. Like they'd be like, yo, the 49ers is ass. I say, nigga, you from DC, my nigga. The Commanders ain't never been good. Dumbass dreads, right? I might end it like that. But I'm not emotional. That's literally how we converse. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the niggas might start wrestling. We start doing push-ups, all types of shit. You know? So that's okay. All right. So now, I was on the phone, but I obviously watched this clip before. But so we had a little bit of a jab there. Let's see. I just want to see how it manifests and what y'all think that we watching in real time and assess passion versus emotion.
Did we invent gay butt sex? Hold on, let me ask you a question. Did we invent gay butt sex too? Since we invented everything, did we invent that too?
I never said we invented everything.
Did we invent that? Just because we invent everything, right? So did we invent gay butt sex? Did we invent pedophilia then too? Because we invent so many things. We're the first. If we're the first people to do everything, so surely we're the first people to do those things, right? You're great.
We never venerated. Hold on. Okay. We probably was the first people to do everything. But listen, did we ever venerate homosexuality as the epitome of our culture? We've never done that. Now, just because you have somebody in your community that does something bad, that doesn't mean you make that the face of your culture. The face of African culture has always been man and woman and child. That's always been what we push. to the world. We never pushed homosexuality to the world. Does that mean it wasn't gay people in the community? No, it don't mean that. We just never took that and said, this is our thing. This is what we do. We've never done that. You can go to Egypt right now and see statues of men and women. Like, we always venerated man and woman. That was always our culture. But it's funny that you said that, because the Europeans that you love so much, they was always into it.
You love the European too, sir. Let
them finish. They got another couple minutes, then we'll get back in.
You love the European just as much as I do, sir. You're
I
sitting
said I
in
love everybody.
You're wearing his hat. I'm pretty sure you got a Maserati outside, sir. Everything
I said
about
I love everybody. I don't hate anybody.
You're speaking to white man. You love the
I
white man.
hate ignorance.
You made it personal by saying I love the European.
You made it personal by saying what that's.
I made it personal to you. I wasn't speaking to you.
Bro, you made it real personal.
I didn't make anything. You were talking. Hold on for a second. You were talking. Let me talk. I didn't make anything personal to you. Now,
no, not to me. I take ignorance personally.
You're telling me who my people are. My people are my mother and father. You black asses don't give a fuck about me, sir. Are you kidding me?
That type of shit.
When you were speaking, I may have been making faces, but I was not talking. Sir, miss me with the romanticism of black culture, African culture, with this weird one, we are family, blah, blah, blah. The black man has never been unified. When the white man came into Africa, it was thousands of languages. Just right now, it's thousands of languages right now because the African is too goddamn ignorant to have a unified language. So the fact of the matter is, sir, is that you're using language that women would definitely use and feel something about. The fact that you said that we're one people, sir, I'm not people with you, sir. My people are my mother and father, people who love me unconditionally. You niggas, stop, sir. When you were speaking, I was silent. Now, again, I was making faces, but I was silent. The fact of the matter is, sir, is that you are an individual, sir. You don't know how your computer works. You don't know how pretty much everything in this reality works. The black man doesn't control any industry here in America or in Africa. I will admit the black American is on top in terms of the African diaspora. But, sir, you have no idea what you're talking about when you're saying that the African introduced all these technologies into Europe. But for some reason, Africa was always underdeveloped. But let me guess, right? The weak-ass European somehow came in and destroyed everything from the sophisticated African, right? So we had structures over 50 stories high in ancient Africa, sir. But somehow the illiterate European came in and conquered us.
Where we at? Where we at with it? What y'all think? What y'all think? James, where we at with it, Playboy? Did we cross the threshold of emotionality? Because I tend. What y'all think? Hold on, let me scroll. This a tough one? Okay. That's what I'm saying. If we take a step back, right, and kind of just assess it, because we be in the middle of the conversation too. As viewers, we be in the middle of it too. And then we kind of side with one person. So we ain't even objective when we actually watching it. So now we say, okay, let's just assess the information and then the body language and the verbiage being used, So is CT emotional right now? Illa? So Zeke said not yet. Okay. Now let me ramping up. Now let me ask you a question. What words? So if you tell a man he talking like a girl, who's emotional? Am I the person that said, yo, you talking like a girl? Does that qualify someone as emotional? It's interesting when we just trying to take a step back. Okay, so Bino said no. Okay, Kasim said no. Okay, Robert said he's starting. Okay, passion still. Okay, and you know what? Maybe I think I see you guys is getting there. Yo, you know what I think I see you guys doing is the fact that they're having a conversation still about the conversation and not just straight jabbing and talking shit to each other or not saying, yo, why you say that to me? So every time an insult is leveraged, they still continue the conversation about the conversation. I think I'm kind of witnessing y'all acknowledging that point. All right, let's listen to a little bit more. I got several other clips. That's why I want to start early on the clips.
doesn't make any goddamn sense, sir. The European has kingdoms going back and civilization going back tens of thousands of years, sir. And the fact of the matter is, sir, if it wasn't for the European, you and everybody on this goddamn panel will be speaking click-clack languages with a plate in your lip. Go ahead, sir.
All right, last rebuttal. Last rebuttal, then we moving on.
I don't know where y'all be finding these fucking weird ass people. Like, I don't like. That's why I'm getting away from this type of shit, because the stuff y'all be saying on these panels, bro. Like, I know you're not really from no real place, and you're right. You'll never be my people, because where I'm from, we beat people up that be talking that dumb shit you talking. You wouldn't even be able to come outside.
Typical violent black man.
Typical violent. I was getting wedgies and thrown in the dumpster and all that shit. So I know you like. I know you mad at black people. I know you is, bro. So I get it, my nigga. But I'm gonna say this though. Man. What you just said was so historically inaccurate, and the fact that you just because you speak with a certain cadence and a certain European tone of voice, that doesn't mean what you're saying makes sense. And just because I might stutter sometimes and I might jumble on my words, that don't mean I don't know what I'm talking about. The European, everybody that looks European is not even European. See, when you understand history, you know how they got into power. See, if I got $1 million and you don't, and I'm married into your family, and you kill me off, you still are heir to what I have. But that don't mean you are the original blood of that. That's why most blue bloods in Europe, they say what? They have blue bloods because they can trace their blood back to Europe. I mean, back to Egypt.
Okay. So where we at now?
So they're not even as European as you think, because you don't study history. So you don't know how far this thing actually goes. Most of us do not have the intellectual.
So are you saying the conversation, if it transitions to, hey man, I see why you talk like that, because you would have got you got wedgies in high school. Are we saying that's the emotionality now that comes into play because it's less about the topic and more about the person? Right? Is that how we differentiate it? Because that's kind of what we listening to a little bit, right? Even though because the you talking like a woman thing, we said no. But then if you say you a wedgieable nigga, then that's a yes. So now are we double minded? Are we double talking? Because if you say you only women talk like that, right? And then he says niggas that got wedgies talk like that. Is that the same thing? Or you say, yo, where I'm from, people like you would get beat up. Okay, so you're saying his archetype would get beat up. That's the reason why you would call it emotional. Okay. This is an interesting one, man. This is an interesting one. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. My brother Insane in the building with the $2 says, when did people start using I digress incorrectly? All the time. I digress is used mostly incorrectly. Zeke, what up? Zeke with the 50 ball said, did you hit the like button? Man, we definitely need everybody to hit the like button. Please hit the like button. That helps the channel the most.
Weather outside is humid. She turned up her location. She must think I'm stupid. She wanna run the streets, so let her ho, let her ho, let her ho. She doesn't show signs of stopping, so who am I to be cock blocking? I really hate to see you go. Let her ho, let her ho, let her ho.
Son Kiss, Shalom.
Perfect.
The roof. Perfect. With the 20 ball, he says, morning, Hamp, and chat. In this context, passion equals highly animated while still talking about the core issue. Emotional equals random insults that have nothing to do with the topic at hand.
Shit like that.
Perfect.
Okay, Truth, that's what I'm recognizing. Now, I'm thinking that most people agree with that sentiment. So, well, let's see you in the other clips. Omar. OG Omar in the building with the 20 ball says, they be like, why are you yelling? LOL, get out of here with all that whining. Wow. Like the old say, he just talked like that. That's why it was important to show y'all Shay Davis. I don't know if y'all know who Punch was, but he was on like Smack DVD. And Zeke, because they just talking like that. Like I wouldn't call them emotional in those instances, right? But then when they engage, they get called emotional, which seems like it's misplaced. Free zone with the I read this one. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let me show y'all this, right? All right, so let me show you this. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. All right, so what's our conclusion from the last clip? We had Illa and CT conversing. If you assess the entire conversation, was it more passion than emotion? If you assess the entirety of the conversation, was it more passion than emotion, would you say? Was it more passion than emotion in that clip, would you say? I'm asking. Was it more passion than emotion? Overall. The CT Illa conversation, because most of it overwhelmingly was about the topic at hand. Little jab here and there, but that happens, right? Okay. That's interesting. Okay. I think I agree. Okay, so Ronnie said emotion. DJ Vapor said emotion. Walk said emotion. Okay. All right, we gotta reassess it. All right, let me see. This one. Hit the like button, man.
The time you can shut the fuck up while I'm talking. So you a ball.
Hold on, real quick. I'm not even gonna. I swear to
Crazy shit, or the woman saying he beat her or whatever, it's always the same looking woman.
Hamp changing his show topic for tomorrow right now.
The reason why she's acting like this is because her time is up. It's time for me to get to another dude. I'm gonna get my money from this ball player. I'm gonna get my money for this, and I'm out. You only got 3 years with me.
Let me tell y'all, I developed this in these married city. Can you one day I was just like this? It's
give me the all right. So Chloe
was actually.
Hey,
this is just an anecdote.
And the shit runs out. Either she can.
I'm not turning my light. Sorry everybody, man. Let me ruin the fucking dark skin fucking bullshitting right now. Okay. Yeah, let me go ahead. Let me end this cap ass bullshit you niggas say. Okay.
Turn your light on first, nigga. We can't even see.
Well, no, nigga, I'm not turning my light on it, and I'm not gonna have no nigga talking about no motherfucking dark skin jokes with me. Goddamn it, I'm clearly in the car.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Probably gonna get with a racially ambiguous woman that don't want.
All we see is teeth.
Listen, every. See, Mr. Lego, see, brother, what you don't know, brother, is the light-skinned women love tall, dark-skinned chocolate niggas. Because you a bald head. Hold on, you had your time. You had your time. You can shut the fuck up while I'm talking. So you a bald head nigga that eat ass and buy tires. We're not in the same league, dog. We're not the same. Okay? I'm a big ass black guy. I show up on the scene and bitches, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Sir. That's my point, though.
I love it. What man don't want to be a fetish? What man don't want to be a fetish?
Oh, no. What? Okay, you just came in here, so I'm not. This ain't against you. All I said is, dudes get with these racially ambiguous women in order to make them feel accepted. Like I can get bitches. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's not to make you feel accepted. It's to make you.
And they turn around and marry the woman, and she don't want to be with his ugly ass, but she says yes because he got some money or whatever. But she's only going to be with him for under 3 years. Because she don't want to be with him, and that's my point.
So no, it's not that she don't want to be with him. It's that all the niggas really want lighter women. But that's another thing for another day. The fact of the matter is that again, the fact of the matter is this, right? Scarcity and rarity makes things more valuable. So being that we know that the majority of black people are darker, okay, be it brown or dark, the vast majority of black people are darker. The lighter you are, it's not a colorism thing, it's not a racism thing, it's not a what's the other term you'll use. It's something that's more rare. Just like in white people, right? Blonde hair and blue eyes are extremely rare, right? So the rarer that a thing is, the more valuable that it is. Because it's more rare, it's going to be therefore more desirable. It's just that simple. It's simple motherfucking psychology.
Not necessarily for longevity, though. Fantastic.
They're not for
That's all he's
longevity.
saying.
You came in here and you don't even know what the hell we talking about. What I'm saying is light-skinned women are for everybody, and only idiots.
No, they're not for everybody. They're not for everybody because everybody can't access them. They're not for everybody because everybody can't access them.
You're okay. You don't understand what I'm saying. So I'll say it one more time. When I say for everybody, I mean for the top 20, not for everybody. For the 20%.
Well, you need to say what you're saying because that's everybody means 100%, not 20%.
You don't understand lingo. Everybody isn't everybody. It's
right.
When I say she for everybody, I mean she for my niggas. She for the other. She's
okay,
for
and I
men
promise
on
you,
my level.
And I promise you, there are far more.
All right, so y'all didn't see this show, so y'all talking about the topic. So I guess I'll baseline it. They were essentially saying light-skinned women are worse for a relationship and marriage than dark-skinned women. Dark-skinned women are better for a relationship and marriage.
There are far more dark-skinned women that are for everybody than the light-skinned ones.
No,
because the light-skinned ones they get to choose and pick who they deal with. The dark-skinned ones just take who comes along. That's fact.
No, I think
you're lying.
I think you're wrong on that. I think
you can think what you want, but I know.
And I want to speed it up, but I don't because it kind of it changes if you can hear if it's emotional or passionate. So when I speed it up, I don't know if you guys can get the full feel of it. I kind of want to speed it up, but I don't. Let me know if y'all agree or disagree that if I speed it up, you can still get the understanding.
Factually,
fantastic.
This is the reason why the colorism arguments happen. The reason the colorism arguments happen is because the dark-skinned women know that light-skinned women are more desirable because they're rarer. Okay, this is why we always have these stupid-ass colorism arguments.
But wait, fantastic. What I'm saying is this: the reason why I disagree with you is because the premise of the statement that you're making now, and I'll be honest with you, I want to preface my statement by saying I don't think you're doing this intentionally. But the premise of the statement that you're making right now is that in general, light-skinned women have some sort of beauty advantage over dark-skinned women, which I don't think is true. So that's what I'm saying. It was a lot of bust downs that was light-skinned. It was a lot of runners. A lot.
That was light skin, right?
Okay,
let's not make it seem
mathematically. So again, this is what niggas. This is what call the fucking dark skin apologist bullshit and the dark skin woman propaganda. Y'all lie, bro. Listen, I promise you, for every light skinned woman that goes, it's 10 dark skinned women that goes simply off of mathematical fucking comparison alone. Again, I'm gonna say this again. Hold, let me finish. I'm gonna say this again. I would say at least 80% of black people are dark, brown to dark. Do you disagree with that?
What is your point, bro?
All right, so just mathematically, so brother, I know.
All right, let me help you guys this, right? The most of the conversation that we need to assess is between Mr. Let Go and Mr. Fantastic. Beans is kind of adjacent to what we're trying to see here right now.
You slow, man. That motherfucking being bald
in terms of the show we doing right now.
Bald-headed nigga should make you smarter because it's less interference. It's less interference with you. No, it's not me ruining the car. It's me not caping. You niggas doing the safe shit and you saying the shit and praising the dark skinned woman. Like if a bad red bone, yellow bone bitch showed up, you not gonna choose her over the chocolate bitch. You lying.
Hold on. Let me baseline it, Miss Fantastic.
What do you mean by what you just said? I just need to ask. What do you mean?
I said exactly what the fuck I said. If you are missing it. Let me say it. Hold on, my bad. Hell, go ahead.
But this is what I'm saying, Miss Man. You are missing it. He's saying, the light skinned girls is for play, but the darker women are better suited to marriage or be in a relationship with. And now when I'm Googling, hold on. When I'm Googling it, I'm looking, and every time I'm looking at the names, Erica Mena, Tia Mowry, they all are coming up light skinned. Do you have a dark skinned one to retort the narrative?
Well, who's been divorced a bunch of times?
Well, you got Drea who got the babies by the young niggas.
Light-skinned woman for 3 years and it's over.
What are you talking? What's the girl?
No light-skinned woman lasts longer.
Yeah, give us the name.
What's the girl? Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor was married to fucking Iman Shumpert, and she just took him to the cleaners.
She's not like
And she was dark. West, exactly. She's dark skinned, so you can't counter it.
Women. She's not light skinned.
I know.
All right, now, Mr. Let Go yelling. Is that emotion or passion?
Exactly. She's dark skinned, so you can't counter it. And she was dark as West. Exactly. She's dark skinned, so you can't counter it. She's dark as West. Exactly. She's dark skinned, so you can't counter it.
She's not light skinned.
I know that. Hold on. You say, hold on. Are you niggas? Hold on. Wait. Are you listening to him? Because I'm listening. Hold on. I'm saying it again.
Wait. Yeah, he's saying the opposite, Mr.
Yeah,
Mr.
nigga.
He's showing a dark-skinned woman with poor behavior.
Thank you, nigga. That's what he asked. So how the hell I'm drunk? How the fuck am I drunk and you niggas can't understand?
Wait, how long was she married in that marriage? Fantastic.
What do you mean?
How long was she married? Wasn't they married like a decade?
Yeah, they was like they grew up together.
Okay, and do you know the details of the marriage?
Okay,
I mean, not necessarily, but
I'm annoyed now. You came up here just
nigga, you act like that make
now. Mr. Let Go say he's annoyed. So did that make him emotional in this instance, or is his being annoyed justified? You see what I mean? Not an or, but can you understand why he may be annoyed? But do you not care and he's still emotional? This shit interesting to me.
a difference. Who the fuck are you?
7 years. 7 years.
7 years.
Okay, 7 years.
Okay.
Years.
And
Longer than the average.
Okay, what was so let's go back then. We all 40-ish, right?
Absolutely.
Rodman Gibbons.
Okay. She was
so now we're gonna throw that away.
Thank you for
but she hold on. Okay, so hold on. So she's dark, right?
Yeah, that's
absolutely. Go back to the damn 80s.
Oh, so hold on. So see, this is why I can't have conversations with dumbass niggas. You tell I give you the fucking shit, and then you want to change the rules.
From the age, she's 60 years damn old. We talking about now.
She dark, nigga. You don't give a fuck how old she is. You niggas are claiming that the light-skinned women are the only women that do it, and I gave you a dark-skinned woman as a fucking example, nigga.
Wait. Fantastic. That's wrong.
How is it wrong?
Don't gaslight us. We're not saying that the light-skinned women are the only ones that do it. To your point, you make a great
Damn it. What I was saying was Rock said him being annoyed stems from passion, which is interesting. So him being annoyed, is that from being passionate or from being emotional? My bad. I was muted for a minute too. Is that come from being passionate? That's why he's annoyed, or he's annoyed because he's emotional? That's an interesting take that Rock leveraged. Rock said that he's annoyed because he's passionate, not emotional. That's interesting.
Great point when you say that most black people are going to be dark skinned anyway, right? But what I'm saying, but I don't think that necessarily refutes
mathematical fallacy. It's a mathematical fucking fallacy.
Let me finish my sentence. Even if it's true that 80% of dark-skinned people are black people are going to be dark-skinned, that doesn't refute his argument that dark-skinned women are going to be better suited for marriage. Even if it's just because of numbers.
All right, so y'all have context. I gotta fast forward a little bit.
Oh my God! Just by the sheer numbers alone, if you get motherfucking 10 black women, 8 of them are going to be fucking dark, 2 are going to be light. Okay.
Okay. So what if we can see?
Hold on, fam.
Wait. What if we can see?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Just let us concede. Let us concede that you're right. That if we make the argument from the position that it's about the color, then we're wrong. Cool, we can see.
Dogs, white, black,
but the truth is still the truth,
you can go
right?
on and on. Those women are dark skinned. The women that is
bro,
out
because they're the majority of women.
Yes, that's why I want to concede to it.
So all I'm saying is the light-skinned women are for everybody. All right, whether she feels like she for everybody or because, like I said, my point is the light-skinned woman don't want to be there. She knows she's for everybody. She's going to give him 3 years, get what she needs to get, and she's going to get to the next dude because she don't want to be with her black ass. And you came up here because you probably one of them.
So, no, nigga. Listen, Mr. Let Go. Hold on. Let me say this. Let me go ahead and say this, bro. Mr. Let Go. I don't know who lied to you, bro, and told you that bald head, simping ass niggas is in, bro. I don't know who lied to you and told you that shit, bro. But you're not fucking with me, bro. All right. So you a nigga. Hold on. I just got here. Like you said, it's a reason you gotta keep cutting me off. It's a reason you gotta keep cutting me off when I fucking start spitting this truthful shit, bro. No hoe is choosing you over me, bro. It's just not, dog. You eat ass. You said this on wax several times.
Why are you
eat ass and buy tires? You eat ass and buy tires, dog. And listen, bro, hold on. You're one of these niggas that talk about the internet niggas when you're an internet nigga. So, bro, let's not do this because tonight, bro, it's not gonna go your way. It never goes your way, but tonight especially, it's not gonna go your way, bro. So stop trying to shoot the slick jabs at me. You stop trying to shoot the slick jabs, bro. Because I'm definitely throwing uppercuts every time. You a bald head nigga. You been bald since you were 15, my nigga. You corny as fuck. The main nigga, I'm calm. I'm super calm. The main nigga that use cornball ass niggas is the most cornball ass nigga of all. The most cornball ass niggas of all is you. So guess so we can get that straight, brother. You keep saying sir. It's not gonna change me, motherfucker, getting in your ass, Paul.
Come on.
I am extremely calm.
You got it off.
I'm extremely calm. Well, hell, this nigga keep coming at me. I'm talking.
You told him.
Keep trying to throw shots. And tonight is not the night.
Hey, no, I let you go for 45 seconds. Right. Go ahead. Mr. Let Go. Don't say sorry. Just make your point. Go ahead.
No, I'm like, come on, bro. Like, why are you so up?
Don't say because you're gonna because that's
nigga. Don't try to cop, please, nigga. Don't try to cop, please.
Just say it. Just say your point.
Slick shit. You keep throwing slick shit, nigga. I'm being direct.
Fantastic. Hold it. Go ahead, Mr. Let Go. Just make your point.
I'm sorry that I hurt you.
Oh my! See?
All right, cool. Hey, listen. You know who?
Yo, so how do y'all grade that? It's because, it's like, Sammy, so see, he doing that on purpose. You feel me? And then Mr. Fantastic got a reaction. That's that passive aggressive thing. But passive aggressive people aren't being called emotional when should that be leveraged against them as well? Right? Because it's easy to see, it's easy to characterize Mr. Fantastic, right? Because he talking this shit, how he talk his shit, right? He pretty consistent with talking that shit like that. But Mr. Let Go already said, I'm annoyed now. So now he don't get to try to act calm now. And then they always be saying that stuff like the little who hurt you is crazy. All right, let me hold. I gotta hit because that shit was funny. Hold on. Just say it. Just say your point.
You keep throwing slick shit, nigga. I'm being direct.
Hold it. Go ahead, Mr. Let Go. Just make your point.
I'm sorry that I hurt you.
Oh my! See?
All right, cool. Listen. You know who I be hurting? I'll be hurting the bitch that you in love with. Listen, are you done? Are you done?
For a second.
Are you done? Are you done?
Hey. Huh?
No, put me on the screen.
Put him on the big screen. Yeah, put this wannabe light skinned ass nigga on the big screen. This nigga gotta have all that attention. Go ahead.
I'm sorry that I hurt you. My apologies. Like, I give you a card game just to make you feel better. Just, whatever. Like, what do you need? Some water? Like, what can I do to make you feel comfortable?
These niggas is retarded.
Because, like, I feel so bad.
If you just started watching this clip 5 minutes ago, would you know what they even talking about? See, because at least Illa and Mr. CT were still talking about the topic with the little jabs, right? would you even know what the topic was if you tuned in about 3 or 4 minutes ago? And if you can't, does that define more so what's emotional than passionate? Because you lose the plot, right? Now I gotta play the next part because it's only right. I gotta let Mr. Fantastic respond, so at least y'all can see the whole thing.
That you're so triggered by my, just I don't know what it is, because it's possible.
Is the
like, what do you need? Some women and men and all. I didn't mean to offend you. I just said Tyrese and you just popped up. I'm sorry.
So real quick.
Okay, hold on, wait, stop. Okay, is the wannabe light skinned nigga done?
Yes.
Okay, great. I don't need to be put on a big screen and say everything I'm saying. Nigga, I literally just hopped on to hop on. I didn't hear none of the fucking conversation you had other than what the fuck I heard from like when I hopped on. Hamp, did you not fucking tell me you was doing this earlier and invite me before I even know this nigga was here?
Yeah.
Did I comment in the chat or anything before or whatever I came up here?
I ain't see it.
Nigga, stop playing with yourself, okay? Pause. Bro, you're not important, my nigga. You are a nigga that really thinks that you are who you are on the internet in real life, and it's not the same thing. Brother, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't know who you are. You a bald head ass nigga. Brother, I didn't say shit while you talk. Shut your bitch ass up. Okay? Thank you. Again, sir, bitch ass niggas. I am calm. I am extremely calm. I would say the same thing I'm saying. You see how you talking while I'm that again, why can't you shut the fuck up while I'm talking?
Because you're emotional and it's
I'm not emotional at all. I'm not everything I'm saying. Hey, everything I'm saying now, I would say to your face. Okay?
Now,
so listen, why you keep interrupting me, bitch ass nigga? Shut the fuck up.
Check on this
Shut
dude.
the fuck up, bitch ass nigga. I didn't say shit while you was talking.
Are you okay, bro?
Have some cool. I am not okay because you're being a bitch.
You know I am.
I am not okay because you're being a bitch. Shut up. I didn't say shit while you were talking, bitch ass nigga.
I can help you.
You can't help me do shit. I don't gotta motherfucking buy tires or eat ass.
If you going through something, fight. Because that's the only thing we can see anyway.
And you keep interrupting like a bitch. This is why niggas don't respect you, and this is why you talk to the hoes.
We can't see the tears
can you shut the fuck
right now.
up?
Just blink
Sir,
twice.
can you shut the fuck up?
So we can see
shut the fuck up while you talk. I didn't say one word. Shut the fuck up while I'm talking.
Like,
shut the fuck up while I'm talking. Just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Big ass nigga, shut the fuck up.
Sir,
Thank
turn on
you.
your dome light because
Shut
I'm
the
quite
fuck
sure you're
up.
crying.
Shut up. Nobody's crying. I ain't telling you to shut the fuck up while I'm talking like I did when you were talking, bitch ass nigga. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is for you to give me the same respect I gave you, and I didn't say a word. Why you got that lame ass soliloquy on? Why can't you shut the fuck up? Shut the fuck up, bald head ass, lame ass nigga. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up. Like,
shut the fuck up.
Calm
you
down,
still can't
bro.
do it. You worse than the light skinned bitches you complaining about.
Bro,
shut the fuck up. Be a man and shut the fuck up.
Car in a random
shut
parking
the
lot,
fuck
yelling at your
up.
phone.
Shut the fuck up.
You were in a parking lot.
Can you not shut the fuck up? Can you not shut the fuck up?
Why are you sitting in your car at midnight?
Shut the fuck up because I can, nigga.
Well,
shut the fuck up. Can you shut the fuck up? You just sit in a dark car. Can you shut the fuck up?
I just want to make sure you're okay.
I am perfectly fine if you shut the fuck up. When you shut the fuck up, I'll be great.
Like, what's going on?
Can you shut the fuck up?
You know what? I'm gonna DM you. I'm gonna do this offline.
DM me for what? There's nothing of value you can give me, bro. Shut the fuck up. That's what, you know what I want you to give me? Silence. Give me silence.
Okay, I'll
Thank
give you silence. And then
give me silence. Shut the fuck up. Thank you.
Right,
So as I was saying, you're still not doing it. Shut the fuck up. Okay? You know I called you a bald motherfucking milk dud, lame ass nigga, straight up. You can't do that. You gotta do it, motherfucker, subversively, and then get I'm not hurt. I'm not anything. Bro, I'm just
So we had to make the shut the fuck up shirt on the spot. It is a $300 shirt. Just like y'all buy the gallery department shirts. You heard? So, this the thing, right? It's midstream, right? We got the shut the fuck up shirts. You know what I mean? So, so here's the thing. Mr. Let Go calmed his energy outwardly, right? But he didn't stop throwing shots, talking shit with the who hurt you shit. Right? Salute, Mel. And when we see it, when we talking to the women, they always say, who hurt you? We always get on them about that shame, blame, explain, passive aggressive shit. Right? But it's easy to see Mr. Fantastic because he don't change. He gonna get like that. He always let niggas know, I go to hell with you. And now what happens if someone start to insult you? You got to insult them back in the same way? If you slap me and I punch you, does that make me more wrong? I'm really trying to understand this. And if somebody is insulting you, how do you check them? Do you have to check them how they want you to check them? Or do you check them how you check people? Now, are we saying that regardless that make me emotional, or is that principle? I need to check you because you started it with me. Right? When does the principle apply to where we don't try to insult someone by calling them emotional in that instance? Because I'm thinking instigators be getting away with shit. Instigators be getting away with shit. Now, who's the instigator? And I think by definition, it's emotional. I understand that. But what I'm saying is we render a judgment. Oh, that nigga's emotional, trying to like render what they saying moot or try to cast it aside. I'm saying, what's the real assessment though? Do the response or the response is justified, right? So we're not being as technical. So technically, I agree it is emotional, but we processing it in real time, the information that we're given, and we're kind of placing things, passion, emotion, justified. You caused that error, and now you got to deal with the consequences. I don't know. It's interesting. So y'all got the gist of this one. Okay. Let me show y'all this. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. See Rich with the 10 ounces. What up, Ock? He said, Ock, Mr. Fantastic, let go beans. I don't think they're emotional people, though. Maybe it's just me. I don't think that, though. I think there's a lot more passion with those guys. I ain't see Mr. Fantastic on Kendra G. When did he go to Kendra G? I didn't see that. It's old? It must be old. Burrows with the $5 says, ass and tires is crazy. Bronze number was good. 4 in the 50 boy. He said, let's go. Friday about to go up. That's a fact, though. It's going to be fire for sure, man. We got some shit for y'all.
And when I'm feeling broke, E and J by my side, Henny like $40. This shit like $25.
I agree. I think everybody can get here, you know. But that's what I'm saying. I think they speak mostly passion, but y'all disagree. Okay, so if you had to characterize that clip, is it emotional overall? Is that clip emotional overall? The clip we just watched. What y'all think? Is that clip emotional overall? What y'all think? Yeah, when you just say it out loud. Yes? All right. Let me show y'all this. Wow. Go ahead, Tierney. My bad. TJ, you can hear me?
Yes.
I love you.
Cut food stamps. Sure, cut them for the adults. But I think a lot of people are not understanding that food stamps are really for children. That's really how a lot of them even get approved for extra amount of funds, is for the children. So if my income, let's say I make $19 an hour, if my income is not enough to feed all of the children in the household, why the hell are we cutting food stamps? This is what doesn't make any sense to me. People are really only looking at judgmental part. Oh, you
Those
grown.
your kids.
So,
That's what they're gonna say to you. Those your kids that you supposed to feed.
sure. These are our kids. Let me show you something I learned in
y'all
business
kids, my bad.
class. Right. No, we are the world. We are the people. These y'all kids too. Okay.
Then they need to pay everybody rent, and we all need to get food stamps.
Damn.
Sure.
We all need to get them. Even the ones without kids. We are the world. We are the children. Take away. We don't want to pay no motherfucking bills either. Fuck out of here.
Right. So, in order for a lot of us,
Hold on, let her get it off, Sherelle. Let her get it off.
Yeah, because Sherelle getting angry. I don't know why she.
People always throw that song. So that's one thing I'll be noticing, right? That's why I start laughing, because I be like, I hear when people like, oh, you getting angry, you getting emotional, you getting this, you getting that. It's like that's I hear that as a jab. Like people always throwing that out there. You know? I just, you know what I'm saying? I always hear that.
Yeah, this is what we do. We look at the poor and we judge them. We don't look at the rich and we don't judge them. And there are benefits that the rich get just for being rich. Shit, fuck, I know, because I work in the industry where I know. So I've been told that the cost of living is going up 2.8% next year. Now, if you're going to keep our income at still at $7.25 an hour, because that's how much it is down here in Texas. If you're going to go up 2.8%, why not pay people 2.8% more? See, y'all are judging people for getting paid what the state pays us and not being able to afford anything. Okay, we understand there's our kids, but why y'all don't make these judgments to the rich?
Okay, so now when you're listening, Tyranny sounds passionate to me. I think she has an investment here, but she's on par talking about the topic with her ideology at hand. Regardless if you agree or disagree with her argument, she seems to be passionate and she's talking about EBT and SNAP and you know, a socialistic society, right? I wouldn't characterize her as emotional at this juncture. Nobody so far. What do y'all think?
You know, so
but this because the rich we don't have to take care of the rich. So this is
yes, we do. Yes, we do take care of the rich.
Wait,
where do you think our taxes go? They go in the rich pocket. Wait, hold on. Let me finish.
The rich pay the most taxes.
I don't want to get interrupted. Where do you think our money go? When
you interrupted her.
No, I didn't. I was talking.
Go ahead, go.
Okay. Go. When they cut off the food stamps, where y'all think y'all money going? When they cut off food stamps, when they cut off Section 8 vouchers, because it's not just for Black people, because I think that's what's in your mind. A lot of these old people are on that stuff because they can't work, disability. When they cut that stuff off for the disabled, where do you think your taxes is still going? It's still going in that rich man pocket, but nobody's complaining about that shit. You're only complaining about the Black people pocket that it's going into because of the mental abuse that you got growing up to thinking Black people were lazy. So stop it. Go ahead.
You just said Black men was lazy, but let's get
there. I didn't say Black men were lazy. I said other countries.
She said they work hard.
That's what I said. You want me to
go find the clip?
She said they were lazy.
Yeah.
I missed that. Hey, I missed.
She said it before you got up here.
You missed it because
dang! All right, let me see. I'm gonna go back if it happened. Just before I got up here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna show it to you too. You know I'm the clip master.
Also,
hurry up! I got 10 minutes before I get off my lunch. Go ahead.
Another first world issue: having kids you can't afford, and then expecting everybody else to have those kids when they're with tyranny. You're into.
How do you guys see untimely interjection? How do you guys see untimely interjection? Like as soon as someone hears something, a point they disagree with, they interject. Is that just a part of conversing? You know what I'm saying? Does that make that person mind? That might even be just a side question. Okay. Emotional? Okay.
Interrupting me at this point.
No, I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
So, all the contraceptives in the world, free. All the condoms in the world, all the birth control in the world.
This girl is talking about not having kids.
And then the rest of the world is supposed to be okay because you're negligent with your reproductive system.
You sound crazy.
That shit is negligent as hell. Having kids you can't afford. Crazy, so when the government decides to pull it back, if your kids have to suffer, let them suffer.
Okay, this is actually interesting. Because Noah said, yo, nah, if you say something that's a lie about me or inconsistent or false, I should be able to interject at that point. Why do I need to let you get that off? You know what's crazy? Noah, I was actually having a conversation a week or so ago, and someone started off their premise and it was just incorrect, right? And I'm like, why do we need to let them finish? So that's actually interesting. So maybe it is just a part of conversation, you know. But when you're on a panel with so many people, but I think I catch your drift.
It's your fault.
So you sound stupid because if bread goes up $10 a fucking loaf, is it my fault for having children? You sound stupid. It's the government. No, Sherelle.
Let them eat less.
When you do have children,
let them eat less.
Then you'll understand. But since you're childless, you don't have any understanding. You sound stupid to say because the cost of living is going up, then it is my negligence to have children.
Yeah, it's negligent. It's negligent to have children you can't afford. It's
what are you created for?
It's borderline child abuse to have children you can't afford.
Sure, I'm not gonna argue with you.
Y'all should literally be neutered.
You sound stupid.
Y'all should have to take mental tests and all of that to produce kids.
But this is what I'm saying. You don't say nothing about the rich
have kids. It's ridiculous.
So again, because rent is $1,500 for one bedroom, I'm negligent for having a family.
Mm-hmm.
Your anger is towards the wrong people.
If you can't afford it.
No, baby. You're okay with being a single woman. I love being a mother. And that's why I work. That's why I have an education.
I'm not crying over the food stamps.
Complaining.
My kids ain't gonna be hungry.
I'm complaining about Trump doing what Trump gonna do.
But my kids
that's
are
what Trump gonna do.
But it's just you want to be dependent on a country, have kids you can't take care of, and then expect the same country that you want to critique in a negative way to take care of you and your illegitimate
I know you're not talking. I'm gonna assume you're not talking about tyranny. You're speaking in general because nobody told your pretty brown self that mothers can't afford their kids. But like
they can't afford their kids.
The rich gets help, but you're complaining about the poor.
They can't afford their kids because rich people take care of their kids. Rich people are on food stamps. Rich people are on Section 8.
Sherelle, we take care of their kids.
Rich people can afford their kids. Y'all
because of our taxes.
And y'all are crying about having kids you can't afford because you don't want to close your legs.
That's free. Because of our taxes,
sweetheart. It's free.
No,
that's very free. That's some very free shit.
I wasn't gonna argue with. I wasn't gonna argue with him, and I can't argue with someone that has no experience. Go ahead, baby girl.
I also found the clip.
Now let me ask y'all a question. There's a couple things I want to point out, right? So it's the ladies having a conversation, right? People may feel, and I'm saying feel implicated about the information that's being discussed that is adverse to their opinion. And if they're in that construct, oftentimes people can't see beyond it. You know, like let's say someone was against like abortion, right? And then like their child gets an abortion. Now they start to become more pro or more understanding of things that initially they weren't, or they're more impacted by things because that's their life. So they can't see beyond it, right? They can't look at the conversation as objective because they're implicated by the other points, essentially. You know, that's a facet. Are those people considered emotional at that point? Wrong, right, or indifferent, I guess, because they're kind of implicated in the information that's being shared. And then there's another thing that if I don't have experience, you can automatically render my opinion moot. Right? So if I don't have kids, if I never been to college, if I never played football, right? I'm like, yo, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You never played football. But could they watch it? Could they study it and have the same or similar understanding? And is that a cop out to a conversation if I say you never did it, so what you speaking on it for? Does everything require experience to have the conversation about? Do we lend a ear? Do we bend the ear more to people with experience? Right? Should we still listen to the people who maybe don't have that exact experience? Like, how does that work? If I'm talking, right, and somebody talking to me about football, I say, nigga, you never play. What the fuck out of here? Am I being emotional? Am I being overly obtuse? Right? Or is that conveying my passion because I know the thing? Damn, it's interesting, man. Okay. Man, I'm saying a lot, you know? Yeah, and I know I'm saying a lot, not because I want to get it out, and I just want to put it out there for us to ponder together, you know? So that's this conversation here. Now, this one escalates.
Watching a bunch of women who can't afford to take care of their kids.
So what, you just opening your legs and not having no kids?
This one escalates a little bit further, but you guys got the back and forth that I needed y'all to get. This is in the clips if y'all want to watch the rest. And there was an entire show about that as well, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Rebecca! Perfect. I love you, man. Appreciate you. The Villa in the building. Perfect. Let's help reach this goal. Definitely, man. Salute to the Villa in the building, bro. Perfect. My brother Kurt with the $5 says, Tyranny always personalizes stuff and then talk smack and leave for her lunch break. Yo, so that's the thing. I think most of us personalize. You know, I think most people personalize and can't see past our experiences, right? And oftentimes we project. And I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying I don't think she's an outlier in that instance, if you believe that's what she's doing in that clip. Aaron with the $5 says, here's my 5 to the pot of overly passionate. Love, see what the $5 says. Can we get 20 supporters to match this $5 support? I appreciate you. Imperial with the $2 says, take notes and address it when it's your time. Rude. Okay, you talking about the interjection. Okay. There he is. Shit
like that.
For the goal. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Yeah, odd job people. Yeah, I mean, and it happens, right? And it's almost like I'm not surprised by it. You know, just kind of wondering through it. Let me show y'all this. All right. Have a man, I would help EBD find his way home. So,
ain't that some shit?
This is about a 12-minute mark. Okay. This is actually, salute to Tiff, my big sis, like her first time on the panel, maybe ever. Give you a little bit of context.
Values. Don't go marry nobody that's burning sage.
Yeah. Okay. So Tiff, just to clarify a couple of things. I'm trying to understand fully your points. So black men make more money dollar for dollar, but the volume of money that black women bring in is more.
Correct.
And then would it because it's volume, would it then be negated by those loans that they have from going to college?
And that is what I said. Like, yes, you have it, but if you're coming in and we both are 100K in debt, like, we got to pay the debt.
Might as well keep it. Yeah, 100%. Okay.
So you have a degree, but we can't get a house because we both owe money. So it's a thing to where you want somebody with a piece of paper. If that's your priority, fine. But if you want somebody,
and this is what happened. So let me ask the questions and you answer.
All right, listen close. Okay, listen close. All right, listen close.
To where you want somebody with a piece of paper.
All right, I gotta give you guys the indicators so y'all can help. We can assess this appropriately. My OG RBN TJ in the bottom left corner with the red shirt. Okay, listen to Tiff talk, but then watch his body language. All right.
Both are 100K in debt. Like, we got to pay the debt.
Well keep it. Yeah, 100%. Okay.
So you have a degree, but we can't get a house because we both owe money. So it's a thing to where you want somebody with a piece of paper. If that's your priority, fine. But if you want somebody,
and this is what happened. So let me ask the questions and you answer them. That way we can like get your points very specifically. So you're saying the debt to income.
No, you don't necessarily get debt, but a lot of people have college debt, and if that wasn't a real thing, You would not have Biden trying to cancel out debt. So we can't be delusional. Men shouldn't be delusional and women shouldn't be delusional. There are a lot
100%.
of people that have degrees and they have a lot of debt.
Facts. And that debt to income ratio can mess you up when it comes to buying a house and et cetera, because they do add those student loans in 100%. And you took exception with the word prostitute. Did he give you the breakdown of what he meant by it holistically? Or it doesn't matter?
That that women are for sale. It's like, no, that's not true. That's not a true statement. And I think I've been on here and I haven't tried to say anything definitively. Like if you get with somebody that she's a city girl and she about the money, that's who you pick. All I'm saying is look at who you're picking. Are you picking somebody because that's who you can have success with? Or is it she fine, she bad, look at her, but she can't go to company meetings? When he did the McDonald's trick, okay, yeah, McDonald's, sure, but what if he owned 3 of them? You have to be bigger and broader. And that goes to what Mr. Williams is saying. Black women should look at exploring options. Don't just look at Black men. There are all kinds of solutions that can be had, which is why I said since we don't know how to be married, we aren't desirable, we apparently are prostitutes. What are your suggestions? Is the suggestion just don't marry Black men? Is that the remedy?
Hell yeah, you said it earlier.
So that's Tiff, kind of the things that she was saying, right? We were breaking it down. She was on the panel basically all day. Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward just a little bit. Oh no. One membership. RBN, what's popping?
Hey, I'm gonna try to be quick with this.
So was Tiff emotional, passionate, or was she just having a conversation based on the questions that were asked? Just to give you context, Beans has said, he made the hyperbolic statement of all women are prostitutes, right? Because they don't consider sex as an equal exchange, so they usually need something more than just the sexual part to lay with a man, essentially, right? But Tiff sounded like she was having a conversation, answering the questions as best as possible. Yeah, it was almost just conversing. I don't even know if she was overly passionate, even in that clip, right? Yeah, real shit, bro. Yo, I be watching football probably 80% of the time with the sound off. It depends who commentating. Like if Romo commentating, I listen because he actually started talking about football. Okay, so now we here. Okay.
I can't because I'm driving. Listen, first things first. We need to when a woman gets up here and talks about the fact that they out earn Black men, we need to curb that shit out rip. Not try to sit there and validate what they're saying because it's woefully and factually untrue. It's so untrue it's not even funny anymore. And my numbers come from blackdemographics.com, who codifies all of the national data about black folk. And the only group that Black women out earn are Black men without a high school diploma. That is it. So you do not a Black woman that has a college degree and a Black man with a high school diploma virtually makes the same amount of money. So I'm sick of this nonsense that every time we get up here, our so-called better versions of our sisters get up here talking about how much money they make. You motherfuckers don't make no money. The average Black woman makes about 38 grand a year. You don't make no money. Not at all. And the reason why your dollar for dollar is 66 cents on the dollar is because y'all choose lower skilled, lower paid positions than your Black male counterparts. We need to stop this fucking nonsense. Just because you got a goddamn degree, that don't mean nothing. We got a whole degree women making $12 an hour. We got to stop this nonsense that's in feeding into the narrative that our women out earn us and letting them get away with that bullshit.
All right, now I should have said this before it started, but I hope y'all adopted the same method of reviewing this. Listen to RBN and watch Tiff. Right? Listen to RBN, watch Tiff. Because it's only right that we assess the body language either side, right? Because they're the ones that's potentially having the discourse. So I'm gonna go back just a couple steps.
Just because you got a goddamn degree, that don't mean nothing. We got a whole degree women making $12 an hour. We got to stop this nonsense that's in feeding into the narrative that our women out earn us and letting them get away with that bullshit that they out earn us. Second of all, we're sitting up here talking about black women who stay married longer to white men, and that black women should, in theory, just go to white men. Newsflash: the majority of white men ain't checking for no black woman. The fuck out of here. And Hamp said it earlier today that it's a rarity when you see a white man with a black woman. That is rare. But we sit around here and talk like our women got these options of rarity. If our black women had the damn options, it wouldn't be rare. Don't know.
Is he passionate? He's still on topic, right? He thinks that the talking point of the earnings is disparaging to black men. So he's saying you have to be emphatic and refute that instantly when you hear it, because people are starting to believe it, which does black men a disservice.
Nobody want none of our black asses. The black men or the black women. Otherwise, more of us will be either married or in long-term relations with people of the opposite race. Just because black men got the ability to date out a little bit more than our women, or marry out a little bit more than our women, doesn't mean that somehow we're winning. We're both fucking losing in this battle. That's about it, man. Hamp, you muted.
Well, she said that earlier.
She said the last part.
Yeah.
She did mention the last part. Tiff. Now the last part you guys were in sync. However, 99.8% of the rest of the shit he said, y'all not on the same page. What you think?
I don't know what his life experience is. I don't know him. If that's what he believes, then
This ain't got to do no damn life experience. I'm talking factual.
RBN, let
life
her finish.
experience.
Let her finish.
Yeah, no problem.
Go ahead,
So
Tiff.
we're going to go back to, you said something earlier that it's hard for.
Now, okay, so Omar said something that's interesting. He said it's emotional because he could hear it in his tone that he's sick of these women. So saying it's beyond just refuting the false information. It's also the false information coupled with women make me sick. That's what O said.
Y'all to get black women to come up here and talk during the daytime. One, I can say I am a housewife, so I can come up and talk because my husband provides. And because my husband provides, and I don't have to do 50, 100%. Hold on, Mr. Beans. I didn't say I didn't work. I teach fitness and yoga. So my husband, who is very much Christian, will deal with me lighting up a sage and whatever else. I don't understand RBN. I don't know what was happening. I don't know if you had a hard day at work, but the first thing you said, you was going to come up with some smoke. Why would you want to have smoke with a woman? That's out of order. Number two, I know you may be just getting off, but all of the things that you said.
Okay, now what about that argument? Why would he have smoke with a woman? See that this might be in a separate topic, but if we're having a conversation, right? When women start going back and forth with the men, they get called masculine, and then why should he be conversing with a woman about a topic in which he disagrees? Now he's saying he shouldn't be doing that. See, we can't have it both ways. If we're having a mixed panel, then we have the conversation with whomever's up there. And if I disagree with you, I should be able to confront you on the disagreement and have the discourse. Right? Like the gender doesn't matter here, right? We all here to talk. So now I gotta be able to have smoke with you, whomever it is. How I conduct myself is what we discussing, but me having an issue with what you said and conversing with you regarding that in a discourse, whether it be civil or not, is warranted because we on the panel. You know, That's separate, right? But just in terms of that, because I hear that often, and it works. It works both ways. Oh, why you up here? You masculine? Well, we having a conversation. Why are you addressing me? I'm a woman. Well, we having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? So
I had already said them. Number three, I've tried to be very respectful to everybody on this panel. And we have discussed that economically, when Black men have jobs, they do out earn Black women. So all of the things that you said had already been proven. And then you came up with such a nasty spirit that all I can do is say, I hope your day gets better. I hope you have the day that you deserve.
hold on.
That's why we
Now, okay, so where Tiff at with it? Is she passive aggressive right here? And if so, is that emotional? Don't wish me no well wishes if it's up. I hope your day gets better. I don't like that. Right? Like don't do that to me. You know what I mean? Don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. But that's passive aggressive. Is she being emotional at this point? Right? Like which I think at this juncture. Boo ratchet. Okay.
I can do is say, I hope your day gets better. I hope you have the day that you deserve.
Hold on.
That's why we get so why we easy we just want to call you a bitch. Because you're just being a bitch for no reason.
What?
And what I was talking about was specifically about the data and about the data. And it's not when black men work, they out earn. Black men period out earn our women.
Wait. RBN, why did you get to that point?
But did you see?
What made you get to that point? Hold on, Tiff.
I don't, Mr. Hamp, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I hope that everybody is seeing this, because when Black women are saying we're tired, we're literally, I am up here swinging my fucking arms for Black men, and it's Black men swinging at me. Make it make sense.
Well, not men. Amen.
Well, but RBN, what made you get to that point? What did she do?
To what point?
Where you called her a bitch.
Oh, I didn't call her a bitch. I said that attitude and that sarcasm and those low blows is why people want to call somebody a bitch.
Oh,
talking about, oh, you had a bad day. She don't know nothing about my fucking day. She don't know if I'm in a bad mood or not. She don't know if me being amped up is my normal disposition. She just made an assumption because she didn't like what I said.
Yeah, this is your normal. This is how he be when he get passionate about something. You were on mute and I unmuted you, so we didn't hear the first 4 or 5 seconds.
Thank you for that's what happened.
Yeah, 100%. That's on me because he didn't know he was on mute. I muted him because he had the window down and all that. Now, Tiff, what do you think about those subtle shots that you threw to him?
I gave him the same energy that he gave me. And see, that's what I don't understand. It y'all have been up here. Have I come at anybody else that way? Anybody?
No, you have.
If there's a denominator, it would be him. So people have an issue when you keep that same energy. I didn't call him out of his name. I don't know what the hell is going on. But at this point, the way you came up was wild and rude, and I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to disrespect you. So even in us having this, I haven't called you out of your name. I asked you, I hope you have a better day, because clearly if this is your disposition, hey, that's you. That's your life experience. That's how you present.
And I came up with the smoke for what you were saying, not for you specifically. But this is why we can't engage with our because they want to go tone police.
What y'all think? If you assess this clip, he emotional, Tiff emotional. You think most of the clip was passion? What y'all think? Are they both majority wise, in terms of that conversation, did it get emotional? Was it already emotional, or do you see passion in that clip? Omar said TJ was already emotional because his baseline is he's sick of these hoes. So that's where he's coming from, even if he's actually on par with the topic. I think that we see passive aggressive. Those people can be subtle, but I think the emotion is still there. Hence the reason why they're being passive aggressive. Did it seem more passionate and got emotional as it went on? And the more you talk, how many points you're going to make is that to be expected? Damn, that is interesting, man. Interesting. Kasim been a member for 23 months.
Perfect.
I see when someone is being emotional, the message often becomes harder to follow and gets drowned out by their absorption in their own feelings. I appreciate you. We're gonna hit this goal, man. Witty Jim with the $5 is for the goal.
Perfect.
When people are passionate about a topic, they often get emotional. Dan Lee with the $5 is money talk, mindset shift. Perfect. The house talk about purchasing and such, that the income. Please get in the Discord for Thursdays. Daily and Obstacles do a hell of a job of edifying us regarding money, how to use it, how to get money using other people's money regarding buying houses and house flipping and house hacks. So please get in there, man. They can throw salute. Riri, $10 for the gold times 2. Keisha, thank you. L.I. was popping. Moving $5 toward the goal. My brother Mr. McBride in the building.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
CC with the $10. Let's run it up. Indeed. Salute. Thanos for the love. Appreciate you, God. The Mac. Perfect. Thank you, Dr. G. My brother Granny.
Perfect.
We're going to get there, man. Like, share, subscribe. Mrs. Bell. I love you. Appreciate you. Love C with the $5. We're halfway there, cousin.
Perfect.
1 hour left. 23 more to meet our super chat.
Shit like that.
See what we can do, baby. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend, man. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Okay. So our overall synopsis, if it started off passionate because they were on par, the emotions start to set in, especially as you continue to talk. Mr. Jones was good. Charleston, salute. Been a member for 6 months. Okay. I can see that happening quite often. You know what I mean? I can see that happening quite often. Like I said, I got a few more clips. I want us to be thorough about this assessment. All right. I want us to be thorough about this assessment. Let's go here because this is like kind of on par with the passive thing. Maybe. Let me get you guys an example on this.
I'm done. I said everything I say. Whatever Kenny says,
I see it's gonna be another one of those days.
Take off running.
So
take off
here's the
running.
thing.
That'll be the best thing for you to do is run. Cause you just did something in a debate.
Okay, so
completely retarded. You cannot.
So
first of all, here's the thing. Because you're not gonna do what liberal niggas do.
Angry man, your ego is so big.
You're not gonna do what liberal niggas do.
How do you want this communication to go? Do you want me to listen to you? Do you want me to consume the information?
All right, let's do it.
Do you want me to? Okay, angry man.
Right now.
You wish for me to consume the information
earlier.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's organize it. Let's organize it. Listen. This conversation is too. The conversation is too dope to muddy it now. So
okay, I'm not muddying the conversation.
No, I'm being cordial now. All right. What I'm saying is this, right? Y'all two can go back and forth. Let's just go back and forth so we can hear y'all points. That's all.
So
This
who's
is
up? Kenny gonna go or Angry Man gonna go?
you.
Here's
You
the
the
thing.
skip.
Here's the thing. I'm
You the
not a.
skipper.
I'm not
You
a.
the skipper
I'm
of the
not a
show.
Republican.
So
Hold on.
I
Hold on.
thought your
I'm not.
space
Hold
was left
on.
for me
Hold
to
on.
reply
Hold
to
on.
One at a
Mr.
time, man. One
Fantastic.
at a
Hold
time,
I
man.
on.
thought
Who going
I
first?
thought due to
Hold on.
decorum, I was supposed to respond to
Look at this
Mr.
goofy ass shit.
Fantastic.
Look at this goofy ass. This nigga's ducking. This nigga's scared. This
Wait, I'm not
Nigga,
going
you an
anywhere.
emotional ass bitch.
scared, nigga. You
So
scared, nigga.
Why
so
you so emotional, man?
Hold
Calm
on.
your ass
Yo,
down.
I'm tired of saying hold on, man.
You
I'm not gonna
scared,
lie.
nigga.
Stop for a second.
you light skinned.
Let's go
I
ahead
kiss
and
you
let's
in the
go ahead
mouth.
and have the conversation. Let's go ahead and have the conversation.
You
Let's do
light
this.
skinned.
Nigga
I'm gonna run
scared.
up. I'm gonna
I
run.
kiss you in the mouth.
Yo, are y'all serious, yo?
Nigga, please.
That's how much. That's how much.
All right, hold on.
We know why
he's voting Democrat now. Please, nigga.
All right, hold on a second.
Okay.
Hold on a
So
second.
wait.
Hold on a second. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Y'all two gonna go head to head. Let Kenny go first. All right. So
Yeah, I
let's
said it.
Angry Man.
And I'm
Yeah, that was wild.
You stopped
All
that.
right,
I'm gonna
let's
kiss
go
them in
like
the
this.
mouth.
I'm
What happened to the
heterosexual.
intellectual? What happened to the intellectual, nigga?
Wait, hey, Angry Man, let Kenny go ahead and go first, and you can reply, and y'all can have the floor.
He mad.
You
Look
know.
at him.
Go ahead, Kenny. I'll start the timer over.
Okay, so
So what we think so far? What we think so far, y'all? Is passion, emotion? What is it? Familiarity? What is it? Is it beyond that? Did it go into a different realm? What y'all think? All right, let's play it.
so I was trying to answer Mr. Fantastic when he said, "How do you prove that the man was fact checked to be the most lied president?"
Go ahead, answer. I'm
ever?"
sure Angry Man got a reply for.
Okay.
Go ahead, answer.
They actually go over the clips. They fact check everything he says. Then they tabulate how much of the stuff is true and how much of it untrue. And they have statistical data that shows that. So that's the answer to your question, Mr. Fantastic. And due to the decorum of your room, Angry Man, and your lineage, as for this thing being a pod, whatever they want to call you, I digress. Let's go.
So, first of all, I know you're not a black man sitting up here quoting statistics. Because statistically, you're more likely to be a criminal than a white person. Do those statistics, those track as well?
Yes.
Do those statistics
You're
track
correct.
as well? Actually, they don't.
Yes, you're correct.
Because statistics,
Yes, you're correct.
statistics can be skewed. You feel me? It depends on what angle. It depends on what angle you're talking from. Now, as far as fact checking, first and foremost, we understand that you have fact checkers that are independent fact checkers that really have an agenda and an axe to grind to push a narrative in a certain way. How do we know this? We know this because the ABC freaking fact checkers, the people that was moderating, fact checked, and we found out later that all of their fact checks was incorrect. There were lies, flat out lies. They were flat out lies.
So, by who? Please cite your source. Just don't come up there.
This might be risky.
So Callie, I don't think it's gonna last long, but Callie kicked Angry Man and Kenny for 10 minutes each. I think you was trying to talk while they was in the middle. You and so, what y'all think? What y'all think, just in terms of that interaction? Because they have two different approaches. They have two different approaches for what they don't like. Like Kenny said, "I kiss you in the mouth is." So, what y'all think? Like, just the fussing, know what I'm saying? Yelling, he's scared, this and the third. Did we even get to a level of discussion, or was it just, we on our shit talking thing? Like, do you blame either one of them, or do you think that the responsibility is equally shared regarding what you saw? What y'all think? What y'all think?
Okay.
Perfect.
What up, buzzing, bird flip a dozen, Holla at your boy, you thought your cousin was.
So the Darius in the building gifted 5. This might be risky memberships, man. Whoever got blessed with one, please maintain. Trey with the $5 says, I'm trying to understand emotion. Emotion is human nature. In conversations, isn't it supposed to be the same, some level of emotion? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, 100%. I think that and that's why we're using where it's more colloquial, right? In terms of, because we know when people get called emotion, it's used to insult, right? Passionate is accepted as okay, you know? Mel, salute. Been a member for 17 months. Hamp, the Madden breakdown is impeccable. Yeah, it's interesting the dynamics of how we discuss these things. Lee was popping.
Perfect.
Salute, been a member for 8 months. Insane with the $5 says, you know I'm throwing it up for the fam. Pound gold. That's a fact. Book of Kiki was popping.
Perfect.
Alexis from Texas. Howdy, I got 5 on it.
Perfect.
Homeboy for the goal. Shalom was good. Charleston in a minute for 6 months. And thank you, Miss Bell.
Perfect.
Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend, man. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Okay. That one, pretty short clip, right? Because we see that dynamic kind of happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, people take issue with one another, and then it goes how it goes, essentially. Or maybe they have an underlying issue that usually may rear its head as well. So those are interesting dynamics that I see. Now, this one. This is the go against the grain thing. This the go against the grain. Like, so I see this happen, like, if there's a woman who doesn't agree with the other women, or if there's a man who doesn't agree with the men, there's like some type of mentality, you know what I mean, that start to rear its head. You know? So what do y'all think about how these type of situations transpire?
My super chat?
Yeah.
I think I said that being led by a patriarchal society is better than being led by a matriarch society.
And I said, how would you know? Because you didn't listen to any of your male relatives when they told you about the man you sat up with years with who wasn't gonna marry you.
Wow.
That's what I said.
Are you married?
I'm actually divorced, but I was raised by a man.
Okay. So you're not married either.
I'm not, but I was raised by a man. So I got respect. I have respect for the patriarchy. And I said
it sounds like it. It don't sound like you do from the way you talk.
And I said
why is it when I
told you about the man you sat up with years with who wasn't gonna
society is better than being led by a matriarch society.
And I said, how would you know? Because you didn't listen to any of your male relatives when they told you about the man you sat up with years with who wasn't gonna marry you.
Wow.
That's what I said.
Are you married?
I'm actually divorced, but I was raised by a man.
Okay. So you're not married either.
I'm not, but I was raised by a man. So I got respect. I have respect for the patriarchy. And I said
it sounds like it. It don't sound like you do from the way you talk. And why is it when I make a point? Why is it when I make a point?
I already told you I was putting my name up and I wasn't on this show. So like I said before, I answered your question. I'm divorced.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So you're not married either. But for some reason you want to take a shot at my personal life because I said
you're the one that brought it out, honey boo. All I'm saying
you're not married either. You gotta feel divorced. I didn't get married.
What I'm trying to tell you is don't get defensive, but let me tell you really what it is.
You know, and probably because of the way you behave. This is just insulting.
You're probably right. I agree with that, but I have always respected the patriarchy.
Don't throw rocks, honey, when you live in a glass house. Don't do that. That don't look cute on you.
You don't need to do that because you're the one that sat out here and said,
don't do that. Don't nobody want to live in a matriarchal society. Women are very indecisive. So stop it.
You sat up and you did not.
You're way too old for that.
You did not listen to your male relatives when they told you that he was not going
and
to.
You listen to your dad and you're divorced.
I did listen to my father, and that's why I'm divorced.
Exactly.
Because
so then why are you going right?
I listen because I know what type of daddy I had. My daddy took care of his household.
Obviously, you don't, because if you didn't listen to him either.
My daddy took care of his household, and my ex was not taking care of his household. So as I said, I have an example.
Don't come for me. Don't come for me at all. Don't do that. You're way too old for that. Don't do that.
I didn't come for you. You came for me.
Yes, you did. I did not come for you at all. I said nothing about you. I stay on topic. So stop it.
And so, like I said before,
anytime you're feminist or in your feelings, you're ready to start insulting people. You want to be degrading them. You want to be talking nonsense about them. I got time for that.
Family. Those are your
honey, you're divorced. That is even sad. At least I didn't get married, but you're divorced.
Oh, that's okay. You didn't get married.
Whatever your dad is
up there believing that man was going to marry because you could set up and act like you were being submissive. You were playing the role of a wife, and you were only a housemate. Okay.
Do you see me bothered by that?
You're
the one that eat your feelings about that.
You were obviously.
I don't care, honey.
Your fault.
I don't care. Yours didn't work out either. So stop throwing rocks.
I didn't say anything about mine not working out, and I didn't say that. I didn't say anything about being a patriarch was being better. What I said in the beginning of this conversation was that the patriarch society is it gives us leadership, it gives us structure, and it gives us definitions and laws to go by. I said that at the beginning of the show.
That is just I made a general statement. You took it personal. Again,
I didn't take it personal. I made a general statement based off
that was a general statement. It had nothing to do. It had everything to do with the conversation. You took it personal because as usual, you were living always in the mess.
And then when you come on, you mumbling. I ain't got time.
You took it serious. You know, take your old fat ass somewhere with that. I ain't got time for that.
Oh, you want the fat roll out there? Oh, you
know, stop it. Stop it. We can go that in. Stop it.
Good night, sister friend.
You know, yes.
But that,
for me,
the question
it seems like there's a usual theme of when I say something, everybody on the panel want to be in their feelings and got all up in their emotions. I don't have time for that.
Is that you get up in these, what it is you get up in these chats and you be talking.
They're on topic.
Hey, let me ask a question. What was what about this chat, Ro, made you want to say Gway X, Y, and Z?
I said that because she constantly talks in these chats, and then when it's time for her to come up and say something, she don't say nothing. This is the first time she's ever got up here and said anything. So I said it in response.
Well, now you're lying, but go ahead.
I'm lying?
Yes, you are. Now you lying, but go ahead.
You didn't see when she was up here for an hour?
Hamp, she's been up here. Like I said, this is not the first time she's done this. So let's not act like she doesn't do this. And
well, why are you so triggered?
I'm not triggered, love bug.
And you want us to be led by matriarchy? Are you serious?
You know different than these men that come up here. If you got something,
and you are no different than me, honey. So knock it off.
You're not gonna get up here on people
and start preaching to people when you know you're no different.
State all that stuff, and then when you get on here, you ain't got nothing to say. Now,
the time you take to be triggered by me, get in the gym, lose some weight, do that for yourself because your heart is working 10 times more than it's supposed to, honey. Your fat ass ain't got nothing to say to me. So you need to move on with that and quit being triggered. Bye.
Jesus Christ.
It's just a comment. Why are you in the comment section triggered? Why are you in the comment section all in your feelings every time I say something or tweet something? That's my opinion. You don't see me.
Can I say something, Gway? Can I say something, Gway? I think the whole thing that Ro was trying to say is because when you made that comment saying that the page is better to be led by the patriarch and not the matriarch, you didn't even listen to the patriarchy in your own life. That's what she's trying to say.
She did not either.
But she did because she was actually chosen.
She did not.
But she was chosen though. She actually got married.
She
still got married though. She was chosen. No disrespect, but you weren't even chosen.
I don't care. She still got divorced. Which one?
But you don't know her reason for being divorced. You don't know her reason. She was chosen. She actually listened to the man in her life and got chosen. And we don't know the reason why she was divorced. But
I don't care because
you were not chosen,
I'm
though.
not bringing up her personal life. Stick to
Well,
the
you bring up
topic.
her weight. I don't even know what the hell her weight got to do with anything.
You know, her
Just
personal,
because she was chosen with that
doesn't have
weight.
anything to do with me. So,
But she was chosen
and I was so you use my personal life as a way to try to take a dig at me.
Okay, but then you used her weight though, Gway. What does that have to do with anything? She was chosen with her weight though. No disrespect. You weren't even chosen with your weight and you're slimmer than her.
Aren't you a homosexual? Why are you talking to me?
I can talk to I've been with niggas though. I've been with niggas. I can get a nigga and a bitch. What's good? All day, any day. That makes me popping, honey. That makes me popping, honey, because I can get both. Are you mad? You want some too though? Would you want some too though? I wasn't trying to come at you because I've been in your shoes before, sweetheart.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I've been 20 years with a dude. 20 years with a dude and I wasn't chosen, so we won the same. But now I am chosen. Now I am chosen. Now I am chosen. Now I am chosen. You sound like you mad though. You sound like you mad because you're not fucking chosen. You sound like you're mad because you're not chosen. Ro was chosen by a dude. I've been chosen by dudes and I've been chosen by humans. So I can get both. Let's go.
You're not going to talk to me.
I can get both though. But I can get both.
Have you ever heard of common marriage?
What you say? Was that a question?
I don't want to be with a female. That's disgusting to me.
But you cannot be with a man though.
Can I?
You come in that role. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful, but you can't. You came shots fired. You came shots fired though, Gway. You came shots fired though, my nigga. You came shots fired. You did. You did. You talked about weight. What am I gonna do anything? As skinny as you are, you still didn't get chosen though. 13 years.
Come
13 years though. But 13 years you didn't get.
What y'all think? What y'all think? Has it been a conversation at all? Did Gway and Ro start out with a genuine conversation? Or does the seemingly disingenuous nature of the questions being asked and the ability or want to dismiss a person's opinion because of their results make it bad, negative, unproductive, and therefore emotional from Jump Street? Did this conversation have legs to be a passionate one? Or was it emotional from the jump? Was there ever a conversation wanted based on this dialogue? I'll let it play a little bit more because I know y'all watching it like y'all never seen this before.
Chosen. You didn't get chosen. You get me out of character. So I'm gonna mute myself. Because I'm getting out of character.
Bring the man out.
Hey, can we ask? Hold on. Can we ask something really quick? Hold on.
You think she should come at me and I shouldn't say nothing to her? You don't lost your
Wait, how long was you in that relationship? And then Ro,
So Gway says, yo, they came at me. What you want me to do? Is she justified? Is Gway justified in her responses in this clip? Was she justified up to and including the overweight comment? But is that okay at that point? Once you start shooting, we shooting. Right? This is not a Western draw where you get to determine what type of weapons I got with me. Right? That's not how this thing works. All right, I'm gonna let y'all say you haven't seen it.
how long was you married? Because I guess I'm a geek, but there is something called common law marriage, and it's when you have a relationship with somebody that lasts more than 5 years, and that's in like basically every state. So
I was legally married.
No, common law is not 11 years. Bro, how long was you married for?
13 plus. I was there for 13 plus years.
Oh.
Yeah, but we just had a conversation. Are women touting marriage as the main goal? We just talked last week about that. Why y'all being so hypocritical? That's the thing.
Always are, because it's me and because I'm not my train of thought is not like them. So is that Plus, I'm African. I'm not supposed to speak. I'm not supposed to.
African. You're the African queen. You're the African queen. You're above us. You're the African queen.
What are you talking about?
Why did you bring that up?
All right. Let me ask a couple questions. I'll let y'all.
I don't know why I always get your feathers ruffled. Like, what is it?
All right, I'll let y'all go off. Give me a second. Okay. Ro, you agree with this? So what y'all think? This never had legs from the jump. Now, the thing that's being assessed here is, when the person doesn't agree with the majority, especially when it looks like they're going against their own gender, I see this happen often. They'll be called a simp, panderer, white knight, pick me, you know what I mean, male centered and all that. Are the people that are leveraging that terminology against them the emotional ones, though? Like, how do y'all assess that? Somebody will say, wait. A man will say, the men are doing this, right? Like, they'll say, the divorce, women are initiating 70% of divorces. A dude will come and say, well, niggas be cheating. Niggas say, oh, you a simp ass nigga, you know what I mean? Whatever the case is. Or, she's like, men are the prize. Get your pick me ass out of here. Like, do we have to call ourselves emotional when we had those responses? Or, motherfuckers say, there's good white people. Da-da-da. Shut your Sambo ass up. Are we emotional when we had those responses without even hearing the reason why they saying it? So it's easy to watch the clips. But I need everybody to go get a mirror or bring their phone up, face the camera to yourself, and put it on portrait. When you respond like that, if I respond like that, because I don't give a fuck what they talking about, if they going against their own people, who's emotional?
Put him in a fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on. Perfect.
Uh-oh. And it's not even about wrong or right? Like, you may be right by coming at their neck, but the emotional jacket, you got to wear that one too. That's all I'm saying.
Wow. Shit like that.
Perfect.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Now, let me ask y'all this. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Aaron with the $2 says, to be fair, this lineup used to jump people. That's a fact. And Allah, salute. Perfect. John with the $5 says, damn, looking back at these clips, I realize we act like kids, old kids. Aaron with the $5 says, imagine black people check their friends as much as they check the people they don't like. There'll be value there. E-Dub with the $5 says, for the goal, keep the party going. My brother E-Dub in the building came out in DC, man. Salute, my G. For the fans. With the 20 ball. Salute. Appreciate you, Riri. We almost about to hit that goal, everybody. I appreciate the love and support. I ain't played this one in a minute. Hold on. Where is it?
Oh, I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money. Bullshit. I see you shining, nigga. I can smell a motherfucker with money. Even Ray Charles can see you got money.
Perfect. Now, this part. Maybe the provocation isn't there per se. But now it's along the same lines, right? Let's say like the racial discussions. Does the emotionality necessary to properly convey the point? Well, sorry. Not to properly convey the point, but like, you ever listen to the song One Mic? If you listen to One Mic, right? Yes, sir. If you listen to the song One Mic, right? And it's edited, it's not the same song. But when you add the curse words in there, now you've heard One Mic for the first time. So sis she don't like this type of shit in no facet of life.
work, school, church. She don't like this shit, right? This is one of her implicit things, you know? But what you think, though? What you think about what she got to say regarding her personal experience and what's being said and what she addressing? Would you say, yo, sis, you need to chill, you being emotional, or would you listen it out? Let's take a look.
Like a lot of times it's like people take it as somebody
And then he's like,
is off. Like,
well, so like, oh, really? Wow. Funny too.
I don't think that's that serious. I think I take it as a compliment. I take like stuff like that to me.
Mary
Can be
is
taken as a
Puerto
compliment.
Rican. That's what we're missing. You can't talk to her.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
half
she's
Puerto
Puerto
Rican.
Rican.
They don't. And I say that.
Like a lot of times it's like people take it as somebody being like, oh wow, racism. Yeah, you need to be in your head like, yeah, I showed your ass. That's what the fuck I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be like.
What I mean by that is she's not going to get it nor see it the way we see it at times. She thinks it's actually going to be loud like that. They're going to be like, nigga, get your ass down there and mop that floor. That's not it.
Sis,
Asia's exactly right.
I'm still a nigga. I'm still a nigga.
Yeah, but you don't, it's clear that you don't see life like,
yes,
you don't
I
see
do.
life like, no, you
yes,
don't.
I do. I'm still a nigga. I've been raised
I listen
by
to you
niggas.
talk. You don't.
Yes.
Wait, hold on though, sis. Hold on though. Hold on.
Bub, don't pull a Mary. Don't pull a Mary.
When people see me, I am black. I don't know I'm Puerto Rican unless they see my hair out.
No, and you're still talking like I think you like I heard you 30 seconds ago. You don't go through the same shit.
How I don't go through the same shit? I'm still a nigga. What you think? I don't go through the same shit? No, I just don't let it affect me in a way that a lot of people let it affect them because I learned through the process.
And that was my point. You're not black. You don't.
I
You're
guess
not.
I am black. My daddy was black as hell. My daddy blacker than anybody on this damn panel.
You don't have the same black experience, is what I'm saying.
How? People don't look at me and be like, you Puerto Rican.
I can hear it. I can hear it. I can hear it because you really truly think that they come out and say the word nigga or get your black ass over here. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying. I was using that as my example. I'm not saying that. I'm still a nigga.
That wouldn't even be my example because I got.
So what? So what y'all think? Is the sis doing good so far? Is she emotional or is she just talking? What you think? Now, me pausing it right here is crazy. Look at Mary's face. Now, see, Jay Miller, this is the thing. I don't think sis is passive aggressive though. She is not passive aggressive. I disagree with that. She not passive aggressive is all I'm saying. Like I don't see that. I don't see that from her.
More sense than that. That don't even sound right. They don't do it like that. That's what I'm saying.
If I don't say I'm Puerto Rican, nobody thinks I'm Puerto Rican unless they hear me.
You are Puerto Rican. You look Puerto Rican. You act Puerto Rican. You are Puerto Rican.
But you wouldn't have known I was Puerto Rican if I didn't say it.
But I did. What are you talking about?
You didn't.
Look at your hair. That's not for a sweetheart. You are not. Both your parents are not black, and we can see that.
Daddy is black.
I said both your parents are not black, and what I'm saying is we can see that.
You
can't hide that. Can't hide that.
What him say? You are what your dad is, right?
I don't care what he say. I said you're Puerto Rican.
When it comes to society, I'm still a nigga.
No, when it comes to society, you look like a Puerto Rican to me.
When it comes to society and how people treat me, I'm still
a nigga. When it comes to society, you look like a Puerto Rican and you get treated differently.
No, I don't.
You get treated differently in society.
No,
yes, you do.
No, I don't. Niggas might like me a little better, but that's when it comes to these white folks, I'm still a nigga.
What did you just say?
I said niggas might like me a little better.
Okay, look at that's that Puerto Rican coming out. That's that Puerto Rican talking. That's that Puerto Rican talking. You proving my point. Keep talking.
White people, I'm still a nigga. When it comes to white people, I'm still a nigga, and that's all that's gonna matter in society is what the hell you look like.
All right, you good, Bub? You have something to say?
Yo, see, I can't, Jay Miller, I can't put that jacket on sis, bro. In terms of how she had the conversation, She wasn't even overly passionate per se. And I don't think she got emotional, bro. I don't think, but okay, so let me ask y'all, do y'all see it as passive aggressive? I don't see it as passive aggressive. I can't front. I don't see it. And it's not even like I just don't see, because what is she saying that's like on some low? She just saying exactly what she mean. She was pretty direct in my opinion. All right, let me hear y'all hear the rest of this, right? To me, based on her viewpoint in the earth, she kept it tall, right? Because it's based on her viewpoint, you know. But she has a funny, like, she's not trying to be funny, but you know, people just deliver information where you just kind of, you know what I mean? All right, so let me keep going. So now it's Bub turn. So was Mary, so Mary is hard to offend to. She's not easily offended. You know what I mean? So she just kind of talking back and forth. I don't even think she got super emotional in this discourse. What y'all think about Mary? I don't think she like got super hurt or offended. You know what I mean? Like she kind of laughing through it. And she not a sensitive person. You know, like they both kind of got like all right, well, you heard me, you know? But I don't think Mary's overly emotional, right? I think there's a couple things that hit her, but I don't think she went too far, you know, in terms of kind of, you know, whining and shit like that. Yeah, she was annoyed. Yeah, I think so, right? And they know each other too, right? So there's kind of a dynamic there, right? Okay. So what I'm saying is I think if you just assess the clip for how they reacted to the information they were both receiving, I think these two probably did well just with going back and forth. More so. What y'all think about that conclusion? I'll let Bub talk his shit.
Yeah, I got the
like that shit.
Bub, you had something to say?
Yeah, I got the
like that shit.
Bub, you had something to say?
This ain't passive, nigga.
Like that shit. Like that shit.
This ain't
believe Bub tried.
Yeah.
All right, you good? Bub, you had something to say?
Yeah, I got the
like that.
Bub, you had something to say?
Yeah, I got the
like that shit. Like that shit. Like that.
I can't believe Bub tried to fuck this
yo.
nigga.
Anything mixed with black is black. Word.
Okay. So that tells me
that's it. That's it. That's all I had to say.
So you don't really want to have a conversation. That's it?
Y'all had it.
Is that it?
No. Let's have the conversation.
All I'm saying is,
with Mary, but
what are you saying that for? What's the reason? What's the reason? Give me the reason.
We all know that. Anything mixed with black is black.
Give me the reason you're saying that.
Oh, give you the reason. She just said it, sis. In society, they gonna look at her as being fucking black.
No. I said, give me the reason you chimed in. Give me the reason you're chiming in to say that.
Because you said, based off of what you said you not black. I said, yeah, she is black.
Who?
Anything
Mary?
mixed with black?
Oh, that's done and over with. I want to know why you chimed in to prove her point.
Because at that point where you try to say she wasn't black, that's when I wanted to chime in. Anything mixed with black.
Hold on. Are you black? Are you both your parents black?
I'm black.
Okay.
But I
no
know
disrespect.
Like
no
she
disrespect.
Just said,
where you at? You from New Britain? That's the area you grew up in?
Yeah.
Okay, so we getting somewhere. Is your wife 100% black?
Is my wife 100% black? No.
Both her parents black?
No. Her father black.
No disrespect to, I think I see her in the chat all the time, Lady O, but that's why you chimed in. That's all.
That's not why I chimed in. Let me tell you why I chimed in. I chimed in because I had the same exact conversation yesterday with my sister. That's why I chimed in.
What she say?
Because I told her the same exact fucking thing.
Why you have to tell her that? What happened?
She brought up some shit. I don't even know what we was talking about at the time. I think she was talking about our niece or some shit. I can't even remember. I said, yo, anything mixed with black is black.
Now, what sis is saying is, yo, you got a bias because your wife isn't full 100% two black parents. So he felt the need to chime in because it invokes his personal experience. So now he has to stick up for it, essentially. Which is one of the things we had pointed out earlier. Like, once we get implicated, we can't be objective about the conversation. And it's not so much about what sis saying wrong or right. We're saying how sis conducting herself in the conversation. Would you characterize her as emotional? I would say no. The passion is there, but she's not even overtly passionate. Which is what we're trying to assess. Not so much the content of what they're talking about, but they're staying in line, you know what I'm saying, for what the conversation is, type shit.
A little shaky. There's more to it.
What's shaky about it?
It's more to it, but we're gonna leave it alone for now.
No, because you brought it up. You coming at me? Let's stay right here. You said no. Let's stay right here. You said Mary's not going to be perceived in society as being black.
She's not.
So let's stay right here.
No, she's not perceived in society. No, they can see the Puerto Rican, sweetheart, and that's all I'm saying.
Use a lie.
White. I'm never lying.
Never
I'm
calling you
you
a liar.
ask somebody. I'm never lying.
Sis, I'm
never a lie.
Anybody that's society going to look at Mary as being black.
I'm never a lie.
Ask the panel.
Society sees Mary.
Ask the panel.
When society sees your wife, Puerto Rican.
Ask the panel. Ask the
panel. Me and you talking. No. Me and you talking.
Okay, and I said my piece.
Nah, so okay, we done here. Black. I said what I had to say.
She black.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Go ahead, sis.
No. I'm done.
Come on with it, sis.
I'm done. I'm with it.
Come on with it.
No.
Come on with it.
We're done. I proved my point. I'm done here.
You didn't prove a point, sis, because anybody that looked at this woman not going to say she black.
I get treated just like you. I wear weave in my hair most of the time. I get treated just like you. I promise. You can't tell me about my experiences.
I said you don't see life like I do. People don't treat you like they treat a real 2 and 2 black parent.
Yes, they do.
They don't treat them the same.
Yes, they do.
Why they don't?
Hold on, Mary, because Mary, y'all already went at it. She at me now. Hold on. Bye, Mary. Why they not gonna treat Mary the same way like you? How you get treated, sis? Tell me how you been getting treated.
The same way. They don't treat it the same way.
Tell me how. Tell me, because Hamp brought up the question. Tell me how you been getting treated. Tell me how racism has affected your life. Tell me directly. Okay. Give me an example. Give me a 2023 example.
Okay, so disparate
treatment.
Since you
so pro-black. Since you so pro-black now.
You listening.
Give me
an
example.
Gonna listen, you're going to keep talking.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So now let me ask y'all, is he triggered at this point? if we had to call somebody emotional, and these three, they are who they are through and through, would you put that jacket on Bub right now? Where he at? I ain't see him in the chat yet.
Disparate treatment. So if you have a direct supervisor that is a racist or acts racist or whatever the other word Hamp used, that proves that there is racism still going on, they will hold you back and leave you stagnated, even though you wrap in circles around everybody in the building. Okay, so that has happened, and that is real.
To you. So this sounds kind of personal.
That is real life.
To you.
That
so why you ain't boss up then? Why you ain't get yourself out of that situation?
You don't know what I got going on.
Why you ain't get yourself out of that situation? Why you ain't boss up?
Google me.
Because you using excuses.
Google me.
You using excuses.
No, go
you ain't
Google
boss
it.
up though.
Go Google me. Go Google it.
It's still hurting you.
Google
I can see that it's still hurting you.
No. Google it. I'm telling you to Google it. If anyone wants you want to put it out and Google it right now, you could do it.
You got a case number or something?
Google me.
Google what?
Google it.
What?
Put my name in. In Connecticut, people come up. And let me know if I ain't boss up or not.
Versus who? Who you want?
You don't want to Google it.
Google what? So I'm asking you. Watson versus what? I'm asking. And I'll Google it right now. Watson versus what? Who? Watson versus who?
All you gotta do is put that in. Google it.
Your brother gonna come up. Amari's gonna come up.
You know, I'm fat. I'm hot. Don't do that to me no more. I'm hot.
What you talking about right now?
What do you feel like they do more specialized towards me because I'm half Puerto Rican? What do you feel like they do more special towards me?
Oh, Mary, we've been there, done that. Hamp, I'm hot.
Yo, hey, nah.
Perfect.
Nah, because she's still on me. I want to know how racism.
What y'all think, man?
Perfect.
What y'all think, man? So sis had a yeah, man, she had something brewing with that like let me play this.
They lose.
I want to know how racism broke her. I want to know how racism broke her down.
They want to keep going.
Mary, beat it. You done. She on me now.
No, both of y'all
I'm waiting
done.
for a response. This me and sis now.
No.
Did you level up or what?
Damn.
Did you level up yet or what?
Asia, tell me, don't tell me what, but tell me, do you see something?
I see it. You came up. You came up.
I write this.
Did you level up?
I write this.
And it's recent.
Damn, man.
Perfect.
You missed it. Yeah, I gotta hit them up. Nah. She said you missed it. Or she said, DJ Smoke. She said, "I'm fat. I'm hot." But yo, just watching it, like in terms of the conduct, sis, Bub, Mary, right? Like there might have been a little trigger point, but I think they conducted the conversation of a thing that is pretty divisive, right? Literally saying you are not this or you are not that. Most people take extreme offense to that, and I'm just looking at the conduct while having that level of conversation. There's not a whole bunch of interjection per se. They waiting for the other person to finish. They laughing while having the conversation. So I'm just looking at it like, yo, most of the time that shit would be much different. But them three conducted it in a way in which we could still enjoy it, right? We don't leave that conversation feeling away. You know what I mean? Right. And I would say all three of them maintain their frame, even though there's instances where it kind of goes, you kind of could tell they were a little bit bothered. You know what I mean? Because we agreed earlier when it was Illa and CT that people throw jabs and keep the conversation. They didn't even really throw jabs like that per se, like the 4C hair, that shit kind of funny. Mary talking about they probably like me a little better is crazy. While trying to say that you black, right? It kind of like made sis point. But I'm just looking at the conduct of the conversation. I wouldn't call them emotional. Would you guys say this was more passion than emotion in here? Just when you make the assessment. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Will. I missed the original cast. We need a reunion. Yeah, man, I'm going to get them together.
Sends his regards.
Yeah. You know how I love money.
Perfect.
2K was popping. Salute, my G. I see you finally respond to my text message 3 weeks later.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Love you, man. Good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Vet life. For the gold. Salute, Hamp. Now, Hamp, we are from up top.
Shit like that.
Now, you know sis bugging.
Perfect.
Wow. Puerto Ricans get treated like us. Niggas back home. Stop, sis. And Mary Black. Come on, sis. Funny as fuck.
Like that.
Just be on that 2 and 2 shit, man. Key, what up with the $5 says just for the goal. Glad it's Friday. Uh-huh. Indeed. And saying with the $2 watch from mobile. Hop out of the chat and hit the like button.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, watching from a mobile. You got to come out the chat and hit the like button. Please hit the like button, man. Aaron with the $2 says, to be fair. Oh, I read that one. Zeke with the $5 says, here, love, see, damn.
Perfect.
I got one more, man. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Differing opinions. A judgment was rendered about men who are in the manosphere, red pill, on the internet, complaining about women. They were called lames. We often look at the forefathers of this, of the red pill or manosphere, right? Tommy is highly regarded. You know, we saw Angry Man highly regarded, etc. Master C is one of my friends in the earth, right? We hang out, we took couples trips together, you know what I'm saying? Like, tight, right? We play football together, etc. And he like, these niggas is lame. So he went back and forth with the other brothers you see up here, and he actually said, yeah, let me talk to Tommy, somebody who's smart. And they're going to have a conversation about the concept. And then let's see where it goes from there. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most.
First off, I didn't appreciate you said something. You was like, Tommy bring the belts, and you act like a nigga just have these fucking belts.
Talking to me?
Daddy said that.
You act like a nigga just walk around with these.
You walk around with that shit.
You act like a nigga just walk around with the belt. I don't get that. Why you believe this? Because when they disagree with them, and you were calling me a name, when they disagree, people don't have. It's probably one of the words. I did listen, and I think contradiction is probably one of the words that you might want to use about yourself, brother, because you said people don't have to call people's names when they disagree with them. And you were calling me a name, and I don't even know who you are, and I don't know you exist. And the great thing about it is I don't know you exist, and you know who I am. So that
damn
against what you're talking about. You knew who I was, sir. You did. You even said, I think
saw you on the video. You just some nigga on the video.
Okay, so you're gonna sit here and deny that you knew who I was. That's what you're gonna do?
You were one of 500 people.
All I said was you know who I am. Was that a question?
You're right. I do. Are you one of the 500 people that's gonna have to?
And what you're doing at that point is acting like women do when they see something that don't go their way. They'll start arguing.
You asked me if I knew who you were. I said yes. You're one of the 500 people that appeared on Hamp show. Go ahead.
Now look, it doesn't matter if I'm one of the 500 people. You know who I am.
I mean, fuck. Cool.
And then you said it don't matter.
You're one of the 500 people that appeared on Hamp show. Continue.
You still know who I am.
All right, cool. You're one of the 500
people on earth. I don't know who you are.
That's
I don't
great.
know what your views are, but I surely wouldn't put you down before I knew you.
Okay.
That I wouldn't do. I would try to see what you thought 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Now you said that you wanted to have an intellectual conversation, and yet I brought you one, and yet it's still bothering you. I haven't said one thing wrong.
I'm not bothered.
You called me out my name, and I didn't call you out your name.
I didn't call you out your name. I described you.
Well, then by that logic, I describe a bitch as a bitch. It's a descriptive word.
I don't think it is a descriptive word that describes any human being.
I don't think. I want y'all to understand, as a man, we don't say I don't think.
Hey, you don't tell me what men say.
Fact.
You don't get
the Wait a minute, sir. The term bitch is a descriptor.
It's a female dog, so you using that word to describe any female could be inaccurate.
As that is the descriptor. If I call a woman a queen that does not own land and does not rule a kingdom, I still called her that. If I call her a 10, she's not a numeral.
So you're using inaccurate descriptions. Okay, continue.
If you would like to sit up here, if you would like to argue semantics instead of agree with them, then I'll let you do it with someone else. Because here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to sit and argue like a woman with you when you claimed you wanted to have a logical and intellectual conversation.
I'm having a lot.
If you choose, you can go right back to them, and I'll let you do it.
You mischaracterized one of my statements. You said I called you out of your name. I said I didn't. I simply said I described you. That's all I said.
And then what did I say? I said, and bitch is a descriptor as well.
And
did I argue with you when you said you described me?
It's not an argument, it's a discussion.
Wait a minute. Did I argue with you when you said you described me?
No. That don't have nothing to do with me. What you chose to do and what I chose to do.
I'm going to ask you again.
Can I answer the question? No.
Hold on. I have respect for the show and the people of the show. I'm trying to have a regular conversation with you, but I'm not going to have a childish one with you.
I don't give a fuck with you.
You called me out my name. I pointed it.
I described you.
You said, no, I didn't. I described you. And I said, cool. So I also, when I call a woman a bitch or a hoe, it is a descriptor. That is a fact.
Can I address that part?
It's like you don't believe you don't believe it's an accurate descriptor. I don't believe what you called me was an accurate one.
All right. Continue. All right. You're right.
It is sad, ladies and gentlemen, and I want y'all to see this. That the person who's supposed to be taken up for black women.
Well, I'm not taking up for anyone. See, now you already got it wrong. So let me stop you there. I didn't come here taking up for anyone. I haven't said nothing about black women since I've been on here. I've only talked about the niggas who be on the internet talking about women. I'm talking about you. I ain't said nothing about black women since I stepped foot on here.
I watched the comment section and I watched the women say you were taking up for them. So that's why I said it, sir. They believe you're taking up for them. That's all. Just like if you believe that Chaotic Truth was speaking for lame niggas.
Okay.
It seems like we cannot get past the conversation where I don't stop him every 5 seconds, but he stops me.
You be saying some inaccurate stuff. I'll let you talk. I'm gonna give you the floor.
I'd understand if he stopped me when I was wrong. He doesn't. He just stops me to be talking. Now, again, let's move to this idea of he said this other nigga's a nerd. Bill Gates is a nerd. Steve Jobs is a nerd. Last I checked, a brother by the name of the man who owns Twitter, Elon Musk. He also is a nerd. Black folks are the only folks that think that saying the word nerd to someone is a diss. But it's fine as long as they realize that almost everything that they're using to get online to talk shit about people came from them same nerds. And the sorry part about this is we have a black community that will diss someone over their intelligence. You got people right now who sitting up here talking about some Tommy is losing. You're moderators. How the hell am I losing when I've literally been right the whole time? And the Negro who's saying it keeps saying it over and over again. Tommy's losing. Well, what part did I lose? See, you got a man that started off saying that women shouldn't be called out their name. And I can respect that. But at the same time, called men out their name. And that goes back to the whole idea that women shouldn't be hit, but men should be hit. Women shouldn't be disrespected, but men should be disrespected. And I think that is an odd thing to do. Because if you really wanted to have an intellectual discussion, brother, you would have came up in here with an open mind and an open ear to hear what each person had to say before you did as they did you, try to diss you. You can't talk to me about traveling. You can't talk to me about money. And you can't talk to me about hoes. Because I can promise you, I have more of each of them than you.
Damn.
You don't believe that. So I'm not.
Turn the camera around. I can turn the camera around and show you.
I'm not gonna talk to you about it because you
I
don't
can
believe
turn the camera around and show you.
You don't believe that. Anyway,
you could wait a minute, sir. Google how much I'm worth. Google how much you worth.
I don't need to Google. I got an app for that.
No, Google how much I'm worth, and then Google how much you're worth.
My turn to talk. All right. So, like the man in the comments said, you've been wrong. You're still wrong. Right. You said I called you out your name. I didn't call you out your name. I described you. That's a fact. You said using the word bitch as a descriptor. It's a descriptor for a female dog. It can't be a descriptor for a woman, right? Because women can't possibly be female dogs. So it's an inaccurate description. So you're stupid again, right? So everything that's coming out your mouth is stupid and inaccurate. And you want to try to act like you're having an intelligent conversation. You're not, right? And you just want to use another one of the lames in the manosphere, the niggas I'm talking about. You don't get no women. Definitely don't even have that conversation with me about you getting more women. We're not in the same stratosphere. So don't go there. You one of the niggas that get on here and argue about women all day because you don't have no women. If you had a woman, you wouldn't have time to be on here. Every day, 7 days a week.
By your logic,
I was a day.
By his logic, first off, this man said he don't know me. I'm one of several niggas. Then he said, if I had a woman, I wouldn't be able to be on here for hours every day. Sir, there are several days I'm not on here. Period.
I don't know.
You are married and you are here.
And right, and he's married. And he's
I took time out my day. I took time out my day to save my brother.
You're gonna say that I'm failing as a man who sits here who has a wife. A wife says to somebody, "Let me explain something to you, sir. I get paid."
What y'all think? Are they emotional? What y'all think, man?
To be online. I am never online. I wouldn't talk to none of you niggas if I wasn't getting money in my pocket. So you doing it for free, sir. I guarantee
my boy Hamp from the lanes like you.
Let's play. You told me I don't have more money than you. My house is 8,100 square feet. How big is yours?
Big enough.
Is it 8,100 square feet?
No, it's about 4,500 square feet.
It ain't a nigga I'm talking to on here that's got an 8,100 square feet house. They can tell you how big my backyard is. People come in my house and they're straight impressed when they see it. You sit up here, you can see in my garage, in my driveway, Cadillac cars, Cadillac trucks, and Lexus.
Not a Cadillac. Damn, you rich as fuck. Psych.
And not only is my Cadillac, I got a CT6 that was made from scratch. Nobody else got one. It's got the peanut butter and jelly inside and out. It's
You
white.
a rich lame nigga. Damn.
106,000.
You a rich lame nigga. Damn. That's special. That nigga, hey, it's a rich lame nigga, Hamp. That's a good one.
No. I'm trying to point something out
that's
to
a
you.
good one.
You should have a discussion on the topic.
Lame nigga with a lot of money. Yeah, that's what's up.
So you should have a discussion on the topics. Because see, Negroes love to talk about things that don't matter. And I don't see how calling somebody a lame, since you said words don't describe, or I use the word that don't describe, well, a descriptor does not have to be what it is. Because if I describe something as square, well, he's not square, is he? He doesn't have 4 90-degree angles on him. Now, does he? But you're going to sit up here and try to be silly, and anybody with an intelligence knows what a descriptor is. It does not have to be exact. That's why it's called something used to describe. If you say it's hot as hell, you don't know how hot hell is, but that is a descriptor. But you won't be honest and say, he's right. A descriptor is, if I think that this woman is a female dog, that is true in the term of a descriptor. But you call people lame. And if you look up lame, these people aren't lame.
Dude, I looked it up a minute ago. Your picture was in it.
I don't get a joke. I understand. Again, I tell y'all, and this is what I love. I looked up lame and your picture was in it.
Yeah, your picture was right next to it.
This is why you don't see very many blacks doing debates, because blacks think that either being louder than you, more crass than you, or kicking some joke makes you win. And again, I've asked this man respectfully. I haven't called him out his name yet. I have asked this man to discuss the topic. He can't do it.
What's the topic? Ask me a question. Ask me a question.
And he sits up there.
Ask me a question.
And he sits up there.
So you didn't want to discuss
that blank white ass wall, trying to talk like he's bigger than someone else, being online, saying, "How dare you be online?" Well, let me tell you something. Where I am married,
is the money talk conversation an emotional one? If I start to tell you about my possessions, how do you guys look at that? What do you guys think about that part? I'm gonna let it keep going a little bit, all right?
Man, and I had a woman who sat and watched me be online talking to niggas for hours for free, telling them how they online talking for hours. She probably believed me. You know why? Because while I'm sitting here making sure that bills is getting paid, you sitting up here hoping that somebody remember your name after you talk to me. These are facts. You called me. You wanted me.
I didn't call you. I don't know your number. I don't know your name.
Like a child when I got
I don't know your number or your name, nigga. I did not call you.
You can't tell me one thing I've said that is wrong or how it was out of line, but I will listen to you since I'm so lame. Tell me with respect.
Man, I stated my points. I don't even know what your rebuttal is. Again, niggas who's on the internet every day, even if you get paid, gossiping about women, arguing about women, complaining about women.
I'm literally not on here every day, sir. And you said you don't care if I get paid. So if it's my job, it's lame. Got it.
You chose a lame profession. Let me tell you.
Wait a minute. And so did the garbage collector.
And y'all the same.
Well, to his point, can I say to add to his point though?
No, if y'all keep jumping in, I'm gonna drop everybody in the back.
I want to
wait till this conversation is over.
I don't understand why he won't do it. I don't know who told you was some kind of comedian.
Yeah.
But I guess that's your shtick.
I ain't told no jokes.
Again, I have not once did anything but try to address you as a man. And I know that before y'all did this. Go ahead,
Tommy, real quick. So you laid the floor down. You put out what you need to put out. So Corey, he didn't necessarily. Yeah, I'm getting an echo. Tommy, I'm just gonna mute you while I'm talking. For some reason, it might be me though. Check. Okay. So Corey, how about some of the talking points? What was the issue you had with Tommy specifically? We understand the lane point in terms of being a YouTuber, right? Even when you say it, it might sound corny. We understand, right? But it's lucrative if you do it right. Sure. You were saying the is it the vitriol that you hear when Tommy was addressing the women on particular panels of this might be risky? Did you feel like it was unnecessary? Did you feel like it was pointless? Do you feel like he's trying to be demonstrative as opposed to help build? Like what was your disagreement with that type of stuff?
I don't think he's obligated to help build. I do think obviously some of the language was what I consider vulgar and unnecessary. I think like some of his comments, even though I don't remember all word for word, like it was like stuff around like white women and comparing white women, his comparisons of white women to black women and stuff like that, which I thought were fairly lame too. But just stuff like that. I'd have to, like I said, I don't know him, so I don't write down his shit. But
yeah,
shit like
so
that. You know what I'm talking about?
Just to clarify the point, you were saying specifically you seen Tommy on this channel. That's how you knew him, not necessarily Tommy putting in work for the last 15 years or so, right?
Not at all. I don't watch none of this other stuff. I watch your stuff every once in a while. That's it.
And so, what you're saying, like the concern is when Tommy says things like black women do X, Y, and Z, right? Because he may not necessarily say white women do it better, but I don't know if he's saying that, but he says what black women do wrong, in that which doesn't help our relationship. Do you have an issue with that type of shit specifically?
I think I have an issue, like I said, just with the overall like concept of adult men online, like what I would call like chatting and gossiping like women about women, you know, on the regular, since they're not dating apparently on the regular. I just think that's not a real masculine thing to do. And I feel like if you got these like real negative experiences with women, that's probably on you. You know what I'm saying? That's probably because you bringing that up on yourself.
Now we do know, again, I'm a nerd, so maybe a lot of y'all haven't been in debate. But in debate, we don't start off calling people names, number one. Number two, if we do have a real issue with someone, we bring up a real issue. Now, the person said that I talk about white women and then left it at that because they know that black women get triggered by hearing the word white women. All you got to do is throw white women out there. You can trigger the hell out of them. But he didn't tell you what I said about white women. No, he didn't. He just told you I said something about white women, and that was enough. And we're black people who have been.
I'll let you talk about that.
We're black people who have been, especially black males, who've been arrested with little to no evidence, who've been convicted with little to no evidence. And I would hope that black people would deal with each other, especially black men, would deal with each other when we speak to each other off at least things that we know when we call each other names and try to ruin each other's name and ruin each other's lives. I would hope we would speak on things that we know, because again, we've had so much done to us based upon people just having a thought and spreading that thought and other people eating that thought, that I was a dummy and thought that if I came up here, I would actually have an adult conversation about things that I've done and things that I've said. And what makes it worse, brother, is that you got people in the comment section who agree with you when you said nothing only because they don't like me, who've done nothing to them. And that is the exact same thing that white folks do to blacks.
Gotcha. So I don't remember what you said specifically because I don't really like to intake and hold in lame shit, right? So when I hear this shit, I try to let it go in one out the other. So I'm never going to remember the dumb shit you say, right? But the people in the panel who agree with me,
you still can't stop talking like a child. I never
talk how I want to talk. That we start there.
Okay, wait. By that logic, you have no other reason to talk to me because I talk how I want to talk, and that other brother talk like he want to talk, and every brother who talk like they want to talk. See, you sound like, since we gonna disrespect each other, like a bitch when you say I'm grown when you do something, but you don't give everybody else that same pass. Or they grown too. So shut the fuck up when they being grown like you are.
First off, suck my dick. Go there.
There you go. How about that? Homosexual.
All right.
I had to speak because I spoke with the same energy you had. Damn, look at you turned to the back, looking like a lame ass motherfucking Wayne Brady. I can see why your wall ain't got no paint. I can see why your house is small as your hat. Nigga, I could understand. You can't talk to me like that, motherfucker. While you run around asking other men to suck your dick, your wife must not be doing a job. Damn.
Go play traffic,
nigga. So you got to disrespect me for minutes upon minutes. You heard one thing, and you went to suck your dick. I thought you was a man, not a masculine bitch, not a feminine bitch.
Argue with me about women some more.
Bitch out of nowhere. Damn. Next time you think of a man sucking your dick, you call Dwight Howard or tell your wife you play for both teams. You the shut their own Otani. You need to give you $700 million because you out there swinging from both sides of the plate.
Go argue about women.
You want me to suck your dick and you feel real good about yourself. I want every woman to see how this nigga done set up here with them bare skin walls ain't nothing but motherfucking white. He talking about some suck my dick after he done disrespected me since he came up here. Damn.
Hey, the lameness is breaking me out. I'm starting to get allergic. I can't really be around these type of niggas too long.
Hey, you as a man to suck your dick. Your wife ain't shit.
Tommy, question. The people that are seemingly agreeing because Master C is disagreeing with you, why is that?
See, let me give you an example. The Alabama Crimson Tide. Nobody want Alabama to win. Tired of seeing them win. When Michael Jordan was winning all them championships, they were cheering for everybody. You see how they gave other niggas like Charles Barkley and Steve Nash the MVP? Because who was the true MVP every year?
Probably Shaq.
Oh boy, I'll slap you. You know, Mike. Mike was the MVP.
Okay, back. Yeah.
Come on, Mike was the MVP every year, but they get tired of the guy winning. It's so many people who keep hoping somebody will beat me. But let me tell you the best way to beat me.
It's not a competition.
If what you say, let me tell you something. We will believe that if we think this guy's a criminal, we want the DA to show his crimes, not call him names. Black folks have been subjected to, they have very little evidence on us. So they plant the seed in the jury's mind that even if we don't have the evidence, look at him. And it's a shame that we do that to each other. I did not judge this man on anything other than let me hear what he has to say.
Well, Tommy, follow up on that though. So I'm looking in the chat, right? Because you know I'm what is it called when you make sure you listen to understand, you look at things to understand what it is? Like I'm trying to gain as much insight as possible, right? You know, I'm intentional, right? I'm seeing that it's majority of women agreeing with him. Why is that?
I said when I came up,
sir.
Isn't that what I said when I came up?
You can't say that conclusion, Hamp.
I'm counting like in terms of people who are agreeing, like saying Tommy is at whatever. Tommy, why is it women more so that are siding with Master C?
Oh, I love this question. Because if you look up, and I talk about him all the time because his death was horrible. You look up a man named Merlin Santana. A woman went to get a man. She had been cheating on Merlin. She had been cheating with Merlin Santana. She had a man. She wanted Merlin to leave to be with her so she could leave her man. When Merlin didn't leave, she went back to her man and said that he raped me.
Yeah,
her man killed Merlin. See, these women, they love to pit men against each other. So they will say things to me like when I'm arguing with one of them, he don't argue with no man like that. Well, then where's a man that's disrespecting me? You're disrespecting me, ma'am. Why are you trying to bring a man involved in it? You're acting as a man, so you should be treated as one.
Okay.
So these women see a guy up here and they're thinking, we need a hero. We holding on to a hero to the morning light. He got to be strong and he got to be pure and he got to be fast in the fight. They want anybody to beat me. And their idea of beating me is calling me a name. His name is Teddy. We got to beat him. We got to beat him by doing something stupid. But no one can beat me on the subject in which I talk about. Have you noticed this never happens? No one says, here's what you said. Here's why it's wrong. So if I beat a nerd, if I beat up Elon Musk, does that mean he's wrong about an equation? If I beat up Steve Jobs, if I call Steve Jobs a name, is he wrong about how to create the iPhone? But in the black circles, it's true. If I diss you, you're wrong. And I'll give you this one last example.
Okay.
When I was in college, I had a friend named Mo. Mo is light-skinned and a handsome guy. I'm dark-skinned and ugly. And as I was talking, we had a discussion, and I said, Bruce Springsteen and Diana Ross share the same moniker. Their moniker was The Boss. He looked at me, and he has a PhD in education. I have a master's in childhood psychology, but I'm ugly. When I said this, I know everybody in my college class was not ignorant to know that that was a real word. But he said, Monica. He didn't even say moniker. He said, Monica. I got a PhD in English, and I ain't never heard of that. And everybody started laughing. 3 weeks later, he came back to me and he said, man, since you heard that, since you said that word, I've been hearing that word all over the place. I ain't never know that was a word. Now, let me ask you, why is it that nobody within the group stood up and said, but that is a word. Why are we laughing? Instead, they all laughed because they went with what was popular. They went with what looked good instead of what was good. And if you look at what's wrong with the black community, we go with what looks and feel good than what is good. And the reason why those women want somebody to diss me instead of debate me, notice they never encourage someone to debate me. They encourage someone to call me names.
My bad. I had to make a call. So, what y'all think? Who's emotional here? Everybody? Master C? If Tommy did get emotional, was it warranted based on what was being said to him or about him or about what he does for a living? I'm trying to get to one more part. Let me see.
Tell me I'm lying.
Isn't Jay dating Poole younger too? Still seems to play. Then wanna be. I'm keeping that.
kids out of wedlock, and one of the ladies he has a kid with lied on the dude and sent to the prison 3 times or some shit like that, right? So it's a prime example of dudes like him picking bottom of the barrel women, then living in the manosphere complaining about women all the time.
I would love to be able to respond to that. She did it to him, sir, not
so
me.
She's about here. So she's a low class woman, and you picked it,
ma'am. I didn't pick her. Here's what happened. This was a woman I dealt with. She had a fiance. He picked her. She put him through the ringer. I saw it happen. I didn't get put through the ringer. But just like a person who sticks up for people who are hungry and homeless or people who are in jail, like Kim Kardashian, she's not in jail, but she runs a portion of the Innocence Project, and she helps people who've been in jail. Now, if I point out that there are people who have cancer and can't afford the treatment, that doesn't mean I have cancer. That means I have empathy. That means that I look at these things and I can point out right from wrong. So you don't have to have experienced something to want to help the people who have. So I'm sorry that you call it lame that I talk about him who was treated wrong, not myself. Remember.
But these are type of women you said you didn't choose her, but you had a kid with her. That sounds like you kind of.
Since you know the story so well, do I paint myself as a victim? Since you said that.
Wait, you said you have a child with this woman, but then you said you didn't.
I asked you a simple question. Have I painted myself a victim?
I don't recall.
You don't what?
I don't recall.
Well, okay, so you heard everything. I want y'all to hear what he said.
Yeah, I like to get to the meeting.
You heard everything I said, but he never heard everything you said. Anything bad about my situation at all. I pointed out how messed up it is for the dude. I pointed out how it's not right for him to have raised this girl till she was 7 and then be denied any access to her. I pointed out how it's wrong for him to have went to jail 3 times over this child that was not his, and he has no recourse. Him. So it sounds like I'm being a real man. You know, like if a nigga fucked your wife and then found out it was your wife and then came to you and said, bro, I did not know. You can't then say, nigga, you dealing with dirty bitches.
Why can't I say that?
He's saying to you, you can't, because what you're saying is
you're literally dealing with dirty bitches.
Please. A lot of times in life, you don't know people, and I'm talking about your own family. You don't know people until you know people. And that's the human experience. And I want all y'all, if you listen to somebody like him who tells you they knew everything from the door, then he wouldn't have that white ass background. He wouldn't be renting. I wouldn't be doing better than him if he knows so much. It'd be impossible. I wouldn't be sitting up here getting paid talking while he's doing it for free. It'd be impossible because he know everything.
So, like I said, you choose bad women, you have bad experiences, and then you get on the manosphere and complain about.
I'm not on the manosphere.
All right, Hop next. That's all. I'm done.
Told you. Hey, y'all listen to him. Okay, since he done, here's what we're gonna do. I'm not on the manosphere. Anybody who knows me knows I'm not. Anybody who knows me knows I don't sit up there and think that the manosphere is a bunch of good dudes. I talk against them. So for him to sit up there and say what he's saying lets you know, just like everybody else, he's just a dick and an asshole and a pussy ass nigga who told me if he ever saw me in my face, he'd do something. So I pray to God that one day you see me, and I bet your bitch ass won't. We'll leave it at that. I heard that. Because my schedule is always online. And if I'm ever in your city, you got to jump on me, bitch. So remember that. Follow me, know where I'm at, and do what you said you gonna do. That's what I'm gonna need you to do.
No problem. Say less. I like fighting.
Yeah. So let me catch up on the super chats real quick. What y'all think, man?
Perfect. Put him in the perfect.
Shit like that.
Damn. JT with the $5 says, inviting a man to suck your is gay. Aaron with the $5 says, me included. We quickly go back to our grade school selves. Do we ever truly grow up? How long does it take for us to mature? Daily with the $5 says, join the Discord. Mind your old business happens there. Shout out to Love C. That's a fact. If you're starting a business, want to learn about the intricacies of business and being in business, accounting, and etc., please get into that Mind Your Own Business call that we have in the Discord for sure.
There he is. 100% gold, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. 100%. Alive with the $5 says, great show as always. Z. 4 more super chats and we hit the goal. Yes, we did. Love C said 5 minutes, 5 chats. Perfect. We got there, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Salute. So what do y'all think, man? It's like that clip had a lot of it in there. There was a conversation. There was a little bit of respect. The respect then went out the window. It seemingly went back down to a conversation. And then there was maybe a threat made of physicality in which that was not ignored nor forgotten. And it was responded to at the very end. I think we saw everything in that clip. Passion, emotion. There's a level of stoicism. Stoicism lacked itself. We looking at an antagonist, protagonist. Can you tell the difference? You know, the long-winded nature when people are trying to over-explain, what does that mean? People explain themselves ad nauseum to the point to where they become redundant. What do you guys think about that? What causes people to err in conversation? You know, what do you deem an error if it's invoked? You know, if you see me in a fist fight without context, then when you gather context, you understand I'm fighting because I got hit first, or I'm fighting because the person tried to rob me and steal from me, right? How do you characterize me once you have the context? And then we got to look at things with a common sense lens. The response being warranted, I wouldn't then call that person emotional because I understand the connotation. So I'm not going to implicate a person for responding in kind or overt, right? If me and my brother Edenman, and me and him get in a fight and he choose to pull a knife, that's within his rights of the fight. And I can't be like, oh, you pulled the knife, you a bit. Nah. Once it go, you got to be ready to go. And if you don't have the capacity, how do you comport yourself? We see it often in ways like this too. There'll be a conversation being had. People will start hurling insults. But there's key words or phrases that now, oh, you went too far. Oh, you shouldn't have said that, you went too far. But you've been insulting me with words. Now there's a word that you deem too far. Now it's too far. I don't know if that's how anything works, or at least it shouldn't. What's the responsibility of a person in a mixed gender conversation? Should men remain stoic and show deference when conversing with women, even if she isn't? Is that the expectation? Should that be the expectation? If a woman is conversing with men and she shows her passion or emotionality, whatever you want to call it, and she's making her points, should she be called masculine? Be forewarned. If you don't want to be called masculine, right, because of how you convey your points, you can't also have it the other way around. If people are in a conversation, they should be handled as that conversation see fits. You can't have it both ways. But if nobody's disrespectful, then nobody's disrespectful. Excuse me. If I'm going to be sensational and demonstrative, passionate or emotional, what do I expect from the other person? You know, so it's just an interesting thing, man. The passion versus emotion concept, because I hear it leveraged, you know, and we don't use it intentionally. We use it conveniently. Oh, you emotional. Well, you might be losing an argument. Maybe that's what that actually is, you know, or you emotional and that person may be right. I just think that we have to give it a fair and honest assessment when we're looking at this shit. You know what I mean? It's interesting, man. It's interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Hey, I just want to say, y'all did a hell of a job in the chat today. Y'all did a great job in the chat taking this walk with me to understand what it is we looking at. Like, y'all really did. Like, even the people, like, even when we was looking at, forward up, even when we was looking at, like, because we got focused on the content, right? We got focused on the content, like, oh, well, sis is wrong about the racial. But then when I said, hey, let's focus on how the conversation is being had, mostly everybody was able to be like, okay, let me assess the behavior. You know? So I think that y'all did a good ass job. Yeah, nobody for exactly Tarus. Nobody like went so far, right? Even when we see people we like. You know? Now, one thing I would say, I think y'all like sis, but sis will get on the nigga nerves quick though. Like sis will get on the nigga nerves quick. You know? So yo, that was this is probably one of my top this is one of my favorite shows, especially for the DJ Hamp on Deck Friday show.